That goddamn Indian kid keeps selling me garbage. I'm on. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've been exposed yet again. No, Fluffy, the feds aren't here. I'm not Nick Rekieta. Flush the drugs.
No, permission not
Smoke
granted.
it before they get us. No! Ah! Ah! Okay. You get out, Judas. Get out, Judas. You've ruined the show. It's only been 5 seconds. No! Get over here. Does anybody want a small dog? She's on sale.
Acceptable.
I shouldn't have screamed after I smoking. God damn it. What's today's show about? Maybe we should tell the people about the merch store. What a time to do it. Whoopee!
Let's start off with the merch store.
Wait till you see this. We've updated the store.
Gundo's Garage. And give me 1 second to pull this up and put this out. How's everybody doing tonight, chat?
Oh man, this store is it's gonna flip your nips, people. Look at that. There's a new candle. I forgot about that. Now you can I guess light this candle and laugh a little bit. I'm the patron saint of YouTube. Look at this piece. It's glorious. It's got glowing effects. I think probably not. I'm lying to you. Like the stickers have holograms, but the candle I'm not quite sure of. But let me tell you, the children that made it over in China, they assured me that it doesn't smell like roasted cat. Can I say that?
Acceptable.
See? That wasn't insensitive. Who said that in chat? You're gone. Thank you for saying it looks cool, David. I'd send you a free one, but I have to pay for them. Oh, yes, there's stickers. There's promos. If you buy a sticker, I think there's like a slight discount. I don't know. We have the lowest prices for stickers in all of content creation. That's right. That son of a... Oh, I almost cursed. That Philip DeFranco, he probably charges you $15 for a ticket. And guess what? This is going to blow your socks off. Wait till I tell you this one, chat. Don't leave. Don't close the video yet. These are all made in America. They're made in America by American hands. That's right. And not just anyone. We have a woman, making these painstakingly, one by one. USA. Look at that. That's just, I love it. It's so classy. There's one with his ass out.
Can we show Tits of Gundam?
I don't think so, because YouTube is, YouTube's the hard R regarded.
Here we go. And we've got the slap packs too, and the mini packs.
The quartering thought he was untouchable. It starts posting videos with the rumble sign. H3 has left the chat. How the hell with him? Who needs him? He doesn't know what comedy is.
Oh, all right. See you, Ethan.
As I was saying, the quartering, he posted a video with the rumble sign logo in the background, and they took his monetization, and he didn't see it coming. Come on, dude. You know how petty YouTube is. Jesus Christ. YouTube's like the Sanhedrin. If Jesus existed and he had a channel, YouTube would yank it. That's how evil these people are. God, that's $20, huh?
I like that. I think I'm going to get that, actually.
Yeah, it's good for smoking your vitamins, if you know what I mean. In fact, I'll demonstrate. So right now, I'm having something called Hunter Biden. The Hindu kid who sold this to me because I'm very inclusive. My purchases are made with DEI in mind. Oh, thank you, Trolley, for the $50. Fluffy is warning you not to take too many vitamins before the stream. Such a good dog. Here's some get out of New York money so you can leave before the migrants become the police. And no, I'm not joking. That's happening in Seattle now. Why do you have to ruin my buzz, dude? I just said that I was having some Hunter B. Is that actually happening? It's Seattle. That makes total sense. Seattle is just the new Detroit. It's Ivana with $20. God bless her. Woo! Woo! That one really kicks.
Wiz Viza Productions gifted 5 right before the show started. Andrew Montpetit's been a member for 1 month. I made it a month. Hooray! Make me laugh, clown.
Well, the police are now migrants in Seattle. If you don't find that funny, you're probably a bigot.
David McFarlane also gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. And Wiz has been a member for 3 months. Depressed Prem is literally me. Also, big ups to the early chat squad. Stay based.
By the way, speaking of Prim, I've been doing the voice lines for the Fallout mod. Get ready to hear me talk in the Mojave, telling you the goings on as only I can do it. I'm like Mr. New Vegas, except I suck and I'm broke. Much love to you, Gunn. Thank you, Joe D. Or is it John D? Sorry about that. Oh, my face froze. Where's today's guests?
I sent Sean the link. He said he'll be in probably about 5:15.
We've
maybe
got
about 20
3 minutes to kill.
We've got a little bit of time.
Does the Cording have a video about YouTube R-ing him in the butt?
I don't think he has that one out just quite yet.
Man, that don't make no sense.
It
Where's
really
Kirsty?
doesn't.
She hasn't responded to my DMs, if you must know. There. I hope you're happy bringing that up, you
give
little
some
bigot.
tea. They've been busting me down all week long. When's Gundam and Kirsty gonna be on another show? Don't
I don't know,
guys.
whenever she shows up.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
There
now
it
where
is.
is a fast clip for today? Like, we got nothing before Think Before You Sleep shows up?
Yeah, give me 1 quick second. Let me pull up. We were just
You
gonna
gonna
start
pull
with
up the art or
drinker,
something?
the drinker thing.
Oh, there's very good there.
Or you want to pull up the Rumble? I've actually got. Let me get rid of the store real quick.
A little smoke in the afternoon, almost as good as. Hey, I'm serenading, you asshole. That's my main man. You gotta love him. Like, seriously. I look at some YouTubers that are getting boned now, like Star Wars Theory. They demonetized him for one of his videos, and he's like, when did YouTube start doing censorship? I'm like, I don't know, bro. Since 2016, little dude. You just flew under the radar. It's not new. Skynet just came for you. When YouTube community guidelines came for Gundam, I said nothing. When YouTube community guidelines came for me, there was no one left to speak up for me. That's where we are. But anyway, the Q, he just lost his monetization. Like, I don't know how in God's green earth he thought he'd get away with this, because YouTube is petty as fuck. It's 70% people that lean far left, and Rumble is not something they want on the platform whatsoever. People are getting nailed for putting links to the Rumble on YouTube. Like, he'd have to see this coming.
What's up, Fluffy?
She's a little bastard.
She's
She like
talking to
heard
chat
a door
tonight.
or something, and she is just going bonkers. That's why the Germans got these dogs during World War II. So if the Allies were coming, this dog wouldn't shut up. So you definitely wake up hearing them in the bushes or something.
My dog would just shit on their shoes and lick their feet.
Yeah, that's why you get the small ones. They're not to protect you. They're to keep your sanity in check.
Here we go. Thing Before You Sleep said he's taking a shit. He'll be in a second. But here's the Looper drama going on with Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic.
Yeah, give it a play.
Fucked up. This was fucked up, I thought.
Man, this shit happens all the time. People are doing this to my ass in 2018.
Some audience members have issues with the show's diversity and LGBTQ plus themes, and those should be dismissed. However, viewers should genuinely examine the legitimate criticisms the Acolyte has received. Cultural critics like the Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic have dubbed the show lore-breaking for its recent revelations, but their commentary isn't productive. Rather, it encourages bigotry and hatred over a show that's just getting started. As always, rage bait and review bombings distract from actual criticism. In particular, Episode 3 has proven to be controversial, and perhaps rightfully so. Some audience...
Yeah. Then they deleted this.
Oh!
They deleted the post that went along with it.
Yeah, Looper pushed out. It's like when IGN took a dump on Kai. Well, not really. They just fucking made a point that he was involved in that goofy shit in New York, and his fans just fucking bothered IGN until they took it down and released an apology. And I thought, God damn, I wish I had that type of fan base. Now somebody was like, Itza Gundam was caught taking vitamins, and then he caused a riot. And everybody just like, that's it, you're done. You don't fuck with Gundam. That's this getting absolutely blasted by fans. Disney Plus show goes an innovative take on a classic story. Get the fuck out of here. I can curse now. It's been like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
But show me the next clip as I
the new one.
Looper sucks anyway. Nobody cares what Looper thinks. Not even gay people.
Deleted. Gone. Bye.
Yeah, they jumped ship so fast.
Oh, speaking of the long-awaited baited return is going on the exact same time the stream's going on, so that's awesome.
Long-awaited baited. Didn't care.
Yeah,
they've been
first time they've been doing it for like 6 years. It's not as super big as one might think. Oh, do you want to show that art?
What art? Oh yeah, totally zoned out. Bam. My star child. Who?
There we go.
Let me look at the person's name because I can't remember. I made? That's an easy to say name. Thank you, I made. Fantastic work. I love it. Zoom in on the toes for chat. The kids just love toes. Oh, wait. I have to do zoom, right?
You have control on this one.
Bam, 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 bam. Wait. Something's going wrong. Abort. Okay. It's getting there. Whatever. Fuck it. That was as good as it gets, my children. I didn't prepare for that. I'm not even going to lie to you. I wish that dog would stop thinking there was something going on. If there's someone breaking in here, you be the first to run. Stop it. Thank you. I voted for the 50. This money will go to Fluffy's new collar. Yay! Show me Fluffy. That must be one mighty shit to think before you sleep is dropping.
Maybe it's nerves.
I
He
highly
just dropped
doubt
a
it.
big video. I'm going to encourage Chad to go watch it. It's 2 hours long, so we haven't watched it yet. Hopefully he can mansplain it to us.
He's going to have to. I try to get to a couple minutes, and I realize there's drama involving YouTube people that lean to the left. And I don't care about those people. It's so goddamn boring. Oh, my God. Like, I don't know how you make it to your 20s and you don't do anything interesting other than take some sort of studies class in college about, like, neurodivergency and colonialism and capitalism and how blah, 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 and all this other bullshit that just does not translate to reality. Communism doesn't work. Socialism doesn't work. The world isn't fair. Life sucks. You either get your dick sucked or you're sucking dick. There's no end to it. You better buck up, Buttercup, because universal income is not the answer. Taxation is theft. Show me my main man, Vosh. My favorite piece of garbage. The gloves are off. I don't care. Fuck Vosh.
Okay, he's going ballistic on his own fans because they called Russians orcs or something, and then...
Well, that's the fan base you cultivated, where everybody's
Exactly.
picking a side in a war they're not in. I can't stand armchair activists and people who support just war from one side or the other. I was on Twitter once, and I saw some dudes just get decimated by, like, one of those mines that fall on top of you or something, like in Call of Duty, and they just got blown to bits. And I saw this other guy crawling, he was a Russian soldier, and then he gets hit by another one, and it just decimates his body into, like, mist. And I'm watching these Twitter users sit there and celebrate it and make fun of it. I'm like, these are the type of people that are sick and emotionally and mentally twisted, and they've never been in a fight in their life. They have no clue of it's just sick. It's all of this. Fuck politics all the way.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I saw the other one where the guy, he was trying to surrender. They had the drone on him, and he was holding his hands up and stuff, and they just
I didn't even see that one.
They lit him up laughing. Oh, my God. Well, here, this is the left's horse
Remember,
cock rider.
YouTube promoted the shit out of Vosh in 2020.
Oh, they loved him. They loved him during the pandemic bloat period.
Yes, they pushed this dude so hard it was wild. And then you find out he's buying customized lolly horse porn. There's your socialist hero. A fucking sexual degenerate that couldn't defend himself in a fight. Play the clip before I vomit.
Also, it's like they treat it like it's a race war. I'm really sorry, man. You know, Ukrainians and Russians, you two look the same to me, motherfucker. You've got Ukrainian Nazis who all think the Russians are Jewish. I'm sorry, man. You're both sweaty, balding Slavic people to me, okay? Now go in the trenches. Because every once in a while, some Ukrainian nationalist will go on some tirade about how actually ethnically the Ukrainian people are descendant from the heavens or whatever, and Russians are all pig people. And it's just a nice reminder that Nazism is a problem everywhere. You think you called U.S. cops orcs, not the Russians? Do you think that's better? Well, yeah, I do think that's better. There are literally, like, massive swaths of Ukrainians who absolutely would, like, exacerbate this as a fundamental ethnic conflict. I know you've called cons orcs, but that's deserved. Okay, fine. I'll go off on all of you, okay? This is one of the reasons why I don't do debates anymore. None of you motherfuckers think. You put no effort into engaging with a broader idea, not even a modicum of good faith. But it is a little bit frustrating when I'm making what I think is a pretty clear and simple point against dehumanization, and people in chat are acting like, actually, in a July 2022 VOD, you claimed, I don't care. Also, it's like they treat it like it's a race war. I'm really sorry, man. You know, Ukrainians and Russians, you two look the same to me, motherfucker.
Man, it's looping.
Yeah. So
you cultivated that audience, my dude. A bunch of people who probably have lived semi-charmed lives, so they have very distinct ideas of how the world should fucking work, and they finally turn on you the second you say something they don't like.
And they're coming with receipts, Vosh. All this, oh, you said it November 26, 20. Yeah, that's what the internet's
they probably
for.
like took that stuff, right? And they saved it the second he did it. And they're like, the minute Bosch gets out of line, I'll remind him of who he is. You need to cultivate a fan base like mine that understands you need vitamins to get through the day. And that the most noble thing you could do is probably your job and not screw someone else's life up. And then at the end of the night, a little song, a little dance, you put your hand in your pants. You know, that's what I'm about. I'm just your average American dude.
Trying to make a living.
Oh, yes. Lord have mercy. Trying to make a living in this economy to get a house.
Looks like, check it out. Look who's here.
I already know. I was waiting.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Don't do this to me, Fluffy. Not today, baby. Not today. I'm
Chat,
not in the mood.
I'd like to present everybody Think Before You Sleep. Can we call you Sean?
Yeah, you can call me Sean.
Okay, cool.
Trying
What's
to
going on,
get
Sean?
the avatar stuff to work. I am like the biggest boomer YouTuber ever.
Listen, I'm going to call you Think Before You Sleep. This is like Metal Gear Solid. We all use code names.
Be like the longest code name for a battle.
That's true. So we'll call you TBS.
Or T-Bus if the people screw up on their phone or their keyboard.
I'm not going to lie to you. I've heard what's going on. You're going through it.
Oh, most of this going through it was creating the damn video because for those of people who haven't heard of it, Noah Samson made a video on me. He's like a big bread tuber, kind of like a Hassan if you were a video essayist. His second thought would be Hassan if he was a video essayist. But he made a video on me basically accusing me of doxing a animation streamer that I had some drama with a few months ago. And in this hour video that he made so many damn mistakes and did so many contradictions that I would watch the video and be like, oh, this is gonna be like a 15-minute video. I'll just say this, this, and this, and it'll be done. And I'll have this out in a week. And then I would watch it again. I was like, oh no, he really, really messed up here again. And then that would just happen like every couple of days, and I had to rewrite major parts of the script. So that was all fun.
No, I meant like your personal life. Are we clear on that or no?
Oh,
like,
shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can talk about
My dog is a little monster. Today she heard something and she thinks she's being a guard dog. That's the problem. And unless I check what her problem is, she won't stop. She has to look and see that everything is fine. She's like, wait, there is nobody here? Oh, gee, really? No! God, this is why the Nazis stopped working with the Spitz. So anyway, I heard you're going through it, my dude. Feel free to talk about it. I've been through this more times than I care to divulge or count.
Oh, I mean that was like a month ago. Like I made sure this was so far in advance, I wouldn't even be worried about it. But Brittany and I broke up for people who didn't hear that in the video or haven't gotten to it yet. I tried to release the video fast
The
enough.
video is like 2 hours long. They wouldn't have
it's like
gotten
an
to that
hour
point.
into it. But I
Yeah,
figured
like-
if people watch it at double speed, they would be able to get that point. But it's like it took me so fucking long to get that thing out. Like I've been working for like the past 36 hours without sleep to get that damn thing out.
That. I can definitely co-sign. He's been up for 36 hours. He was talking to me at like 3 in the morning this morning.
Yeah, why were you awake? I was talking to you at like 5 or 6 in the morning.
That's when I do my work and workout.
Didn't know someone's a bigger degenerate than I am. Before this, I was going to bed at like 1.
Gundam was up too, I believe.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, really?
You went up last night?
Well,
Well, normally he was.
Now.
Oh.
I'm done with being up all night unless I can get vitamins. Then, like, you take those, you can't go to sleep because you're so zonked out of your mind. I was seeing Hindu towers collide into themselves endlessly
Jeez,
whenever I close my eyes.
I thought you meant gummies when you say that. Not,
No,
special vitamins.
Yes, this special kind of vitamins, the ones that help you deal with life.
Oh, really?
No, like I heard it ended between you and Brittany Venti, and it wasn't going well for you. I thought about talking to you about it. I'm going to be real with you because, you know, I've been through this. But what happened? Because it seemed like everything moved so fast. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't pay attention to social media no more, my man. I get the hell off the internet and I start trying to live life. So 1 minute, out of nowhere, boom, Brittany Venti is engaged to Think Before You Sleep. And I'm like, they were dating? When did this happen?
We were together for like a year before that.
A year in today's timeline is 5 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
So then, before I know it, there's like weddings. I missed all of them. I think you went to one, right? Or did she go?
We went to Chrissy's wedding, and then there was a
yeah,
wedding.
that's the one I was going to crash.
I went to like 3 different weddings with her or something like that. Like,
yeah.
A lot of people getting married.
Yes, exactly.
Before.
Okay. So the wedding thing starts hitting. And as a dude, I'm going to be real with you. Can we be real with each other?
Go ahead.
Because I'm all about that. One of the worst things you can do in your life as a man, if you're dating a woman, is taking her to a wedding. One is like too much. You went to fucking 3, dude. Like
3?
He just said 3.
I think it was 3.
I was doing.
You were doing vitamins.
I was doing a line of Rekieta.
He put like his shit on mute and just like, who cares about this? Let me. And then he comes back.
I didn't notice that part.
I don't know. Her friends are getting married. My friends are getting married. I can't miss these things.
I miss weddings now, unless like I really care. I don't care. I'm a liar. I don't. But it depends on how good of friends I am with somebody that didn't show up. So you go to 3, and then before I know it, you're engaged to get married. And all I can think is the weddings did this. The weddings fucking created this catalyst.
No, you're wrong.
No? Okay, what happened?
Well, I don't want to be too specific because then it's like you kind of get like personal with that, and I don't want personal shit out. But basically, what happened is that I wanted certain things in the relationship. She wanted different things in the relationship. We compromised on that stuff quite a lot. We made a lot
I
of
gotta
progress
know.
towards that.
Come on, TBS.
No,
This is the stuff people want. Can I guess?
no, too bad. We had before we started dating, we had a long conversation about this. We'd never ever talk about stuff like this on the internet because then it goes in like drama, like goes in like the Destiny stuff or like these big breakups like Alex and stuff like that.
Alex is different. Were you chasing Brittany Venti down the hallway with a knife?
No, that shit was crazy. I cannot believe you can be in a relationship with somebody and say shit like that. That'd be insane.
I could see it. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you'd have to be very, very
You'd have to be blisteringly mad. I guess
Yeah.
I've never been that far, but I have like pointed out to a woman the stupidity of some of her actions. Like, you're about to go to jail. What the fuck were you thinking? It's Alex is like, I will hit you in the face with a brick. Do you hear me? I will bash your teeth in, you whore. You filthy minge. And I'm
what
like,
was the context of that clip though? What did she mess up? Like, what was so bad?
Lord
He's trying
only
to groom
knows.
her into being a streamer or a YouTuber, and she's
How
you know,
do you
she's
groom a full-grown woman? That's
can't.
my real
I'm talking
question.
about into the life, into the YouTube life.
Exactly. Think before you sleep is right. You can't groom a woman, can you?
No, you can't groom anybody into being a YouTuber. They have to already want it. I stopped giving I used to give lots and lots of YouTube advice until nobody fucking took it, and then I stopped doing it because like the only people who will get good at it are the people who are going to get good at it anyway.
Right. I totally agree.
Because you have to sit there. Most of it's like, oh, I can give you like, do your best, learn how to outline and give you small tips.
I don't do that at all. I tell people what's up.
Well, yeah, but you'll spend hours and hours telling them what's up, and then they just won't use it.
dude, I keep it short. I don't have that long to live. Everything's got to be quick with me now. Like
I
people
just
come
tell
to
them
me
to
about
give up.
YouTube.
You're not going to make it. And
I'm-
if they say no to that and they keep trying, then they'll probably make it. But if they give up, then they're not going to do the work required to be a successful YouTuber anyway.
Well, that's true. But usually I tell people, like, you want to do YouTube, number one, don't do what I'm doing. It's the stupidest thing you can do. Like, you want to get somewhere, play by the rules, do the crap the system and the algorithm likes. Don't come in here thinking you're going to be a rule breaker. You're going to be edgy. You're going to do new stuff. It's going to be funny. We're going to have hookers on with really flat tits. Like, no, they will end you. Don't even talk about Rumble.
You can't talk about Rumble anymore?
Quarter just
Quartering
lost his,
got done.
they removed him for the partner program.
What?
How do you
Yeet.
not know? Like,
Here, let me go back. We'll
Because
go back
I mean,
to
in
that
this-
because he
you've
wasn't.
been up
My
for this very
algorithm
successful.
has been competitive eating videos for the past 2 weeks. I haven't heard shit. Someone's like, "Hey, watch this person. He eats like 20 steaks and doesn't get fat." And I was like, "I gotta figure out how he does that."
Did you get a prenup with Brittany Venti?
We
didn't get
no,
married.
we didn't get that far.
Well, I say, was that on the table? Is what I mean.
I mean, I think that should be on the table in general because, like, even if like
Smart man.
even like for argument for both sides, like if you're going to have a divorce, which probably horrendous, you're probably at the point where you're just fucking done with each other. Do you
You're at
wanna,
like 55 to 60% of that percent chance of that happening.
like, do you want to be in a case where it's like you have the worst opinions of each other, or do you want to have that already set out before you're married? Which I think should be the case. You just already set it out. So
Well-
here's a clear contract. What's going to happen? Follow it.
Well, one thing I've noticed in my life is women change their mind. Well,
Yeah, that's why you have the contract.
yeah. Like I will not, like I'll date a chick, but if she like tries to push for more, the last 2 or 3 girlfriends I've had, I was like prenup. And it's like you're in or you're out. The train is about to leave the station. If it gets that far, and they're like, I'll sign a prenup if you marry me. Thank God I didn't. I would say, how are you feeling now? Because I know it was rough for you for a hot minute.
I mean, yeah, the first like week or so of a breakup's generally pretty rough for the first couple weeks.
Were
So,
you seriously in love with her? Because that's the only way it could be rough for you for a few weeks, dude.
Well, yeah.
You were? Really? Out for 1 year?
We were together for a year and a half. We lived together
Yeah,
too. So
I
that kind of
remember on
makes
the-
it even harder.
I don't
On
know.
that whatever podcast, y'all said y'all met online and y'all talked for a while before y'all started dating.
I mean, technically, if you count the relationship in its entirety, it's like 3 or 4 years.
Wow, I
Okay,
didn't
that
know.
makes more sense.
Wow,
Yeah, it wasn't like someone I just met on Tinder or some shit like that. Like,
Oh,
none
like-
of them give a shit.
I've only known of like this single year. So it was like 3 years of knowing each other, but 1 year of dating.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, like I think like I would need, for me, a minimum of like 4 to 5 years before I'm attached.
Jeez.
Like I've dated a lot of women, so I think I've been numbed a lot emotionally. So I don't really get that attached because things just end so quickly. You know, 1 minute you two are together, and then the next minute she goes to New York City and decides to fake her death, sort of stuff.
What the fuck?
So like things move fast. Bam, bam, bam,
Someone
bam.
actually do that?
That's my fault, Fluffy. Yes, actually, that did happen to me.
Was it
lived-
believable?
No, not really. Go fuck her. You know, she's just. I was about to go. She's a bitch, but whatever. You know, look who's on YouTube now, baby. This is
First
what
time
winning
likes of
looks
you.
like.
There's
Ah.
and I wish I could find this. I've been looking for this for years, but there's an old Tom Likas quote where he's like, some chick broke up with me because she said I needed to get a better job. And he's like, I got a better job.
Yes. I think he's watched some of those crap I'm doing. I've seen him like my shit on Twitter, surprisingly.
He was like, you don't know who that is?
I said I listened to his stuff. Like he's the radio guy, right?
Yeah, it's like the multimillionaire radio guy from like the 2000s.
Yeah. It's like I said, he's watched some of my stuff. I think he's like some of my tweets. I was like, oh, he knows who the fuck I am.
Oh, really?
The guy had some points in
Congratulations.
life, you know. I think the biggest person, I shouldn't say the biggest, but the only time I was hyped when someone followed me was Crip Daddy. That was the
Oh, really?
one person that I was like, yeah,
That guy was
It-
hilarious.
that crippled guy's kicking ass.
Yeah, he
Right.
should have done a lot more stand up. He got taken too soon.
It's usually how it rolls. The second people notice you, that's when you get tapped out. Right, Fluffy? Get down here, you little fucker. So
Real
has
quick,
it
we
been-
got a 50 in from Ouroboros of Madness with the 50 for the Don't Burn Down the House fund. Love your streams. Been watching for a long time. Was saving money to throw your way. Also, when are you and Cecil going to do a crazy comedy skit for this already awesome show?
You know, why not? I didn't even think. Does Cecil like animate shit or something?
Cecil just likes getting crazy.
Ask him if he can read your tag, and if he can read it, he can go on.
Cecil's one of my favorite people. I really like that guy. Like,
He's hilarious.
he's just a real old school New Yorker who will tell you funny stories about life and admit to the crazy shit he's done. He's like the type of person I probably hang around with in real life.
He's always
nice
hilarious
little-
when he comes to hang out.
What did I do? All I did was ask TBS some questions, and then I got cut off when I had a really good one, and now I forgot what the hell it was. Are you still talking to Brittany Venti?
No,
It's completely 100% shut off.
I mean, at least for now. Yeah.
Dude, that's impressive. The only chick I was in love with stayed in my life for years. Like, she just did not go.
Why would I? I mean, she doesn't want to do that. Why would I want to do that? The more you talk to each other, the worse it is.
That's true.
That is
But-
true.
I
I'm gonna
was
sit
young
here
and
for
dumb.
3 years not getting over it.
Well, you know, that's how you get your revenge.
Yeah, because then they get stuck too.
You know, you start moving on. You get stuff going on in your life. You're like, I'm making money moves. It's Money Moves Monday, bitch.
Everybody's after him.
And then she's like, oh, well, I opened an Etsy store. And I'm like, sucks to suck, NVIDIA to the moon. Get wrecked. I'm petty. All right.
Someone invested in GameStop.
I wish I missed
Right
that one.
here. Well, I got my
I
hand
watched-
up right here.
I watched that Mutahar video, and I watched that stream too of that guy. He lost like $200 million over a 1 hour stream.
Yeah, it was bad.
Roaring
Luckily,
kitty.
Luckily,
Yeah.
I sold mine the right as soon as the market opened that morning. I made a nice little something, but it was all right. But yeah, he lost a shitload by the time it was over.
Did did his diamond hands come back, or did he just lose that money?
Let me see. Last time I saw it was like down 233.
Because it was like $30 a stock or something like that when his stream started, I think. A share.
He should have sold.
It got up to like 50 something at one point.
56.
Yeah.
Damn. It's like an
Unfortunately.
incomprehensible amount of money. I would do so much stupid shit if I had that kind of money.
Yeah, I'd be like Mr. Beast. Like, except
You're like-
my Mr. Beast shit would be cool.
It'd be like fight to the death or some shit.
Like, I would get, Boogie and Wings and actually do something fun with them rather than a podcast. Like, we fly to Madrid, Spain, right? Boogie and Wings have to run with the Bulls. That's content. Not hearing about how Wings' wife fucked a shoe baron, or that really weird guy who's bald with missing teeth and hair, and everybody calls him a pedo. I don't even know his name. Shit. It's like
No idea.
boring. Yeah, it's boring shit. Like, if I had money, that's what I'd do. Something funny. Yeah, fucking make Wings of Redemption jump from a plane, wear like military gear, and force him to do a military exercise till he passes out. That's content. No, we're gonna do a boxing match.
Jeez, this stream fell off. Does it get lots of live viewers? Because it has like nobody watching anymore.
Oh well, the people are gone. That's life.
Well,
Where we at? We're 30,
like I said, you-
3,500.
you can't force anybody into YouTube. If people don't want to do it, they're not going to do it.
It tastes like they put metal in this, and if that's the case, I'm gonna be so pissed at that dude. What the hell is this?
Twitter's also going. Right now, I think we've got about 5,000. Here's the I'm Alex clip that y'all were talking about when he was going crazy on his
Get ready to get
ex-girlfriend.
demonetized.
Oh, is this like been fixed?
Yeah, you should
Probably
check
not
that.
right.
Do it,
No,
'cause
this
I put
is
it in
not
the.
censored.
I put it in my most recent video and I censored it. It's like I'm not risking this video over that.
Yeah, he says, I think I can give you a play-by-play. He also drops the M-bomb and some text, so
generally
don't
because
pull
you
up
just
all
fuck-
those. You just like mute it. Like, maybe you should have your hand hovering over the mute button. Use it like a
offensive instead of the
Give us little
easy.
practices.
focus.
Okay.
He
Don't
zooms
fuck
in
that
before he
fast.
says it.
I don't know what to call what you did. It was weird. It's always weird. You always
I
take
thought you were
fucking
doing an
weird
impression
route.
of
Just
him.
Do
I
the
was about to
normal
go, "That's
route,
good."
which is Just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend
Yeah,
would do. And
acting
go,
like
"Oh, I
this
didn't,
is
I didn't
all
mean
just
it."
me, and that's something.
Have your
you
hand on that
really
mute
need to
button. Okay, we're
I
good.
can hear. I can hear.
Shut
him,
the
I
fuck
can
up.
read the lips.
Because this one, genuinely, this one,
right,
you
put the
you
mute on.
fucked this.
And he goes, I'm gonna bash your effing skull in, you wanker. I'm going to literally bubble the shit out of you, I will.
You'd figure like he's got to be a really stupid criminal. Why the fuck would he say this on camera?
I
Like,
know,
he's not
on
being-
camera
he's-
with it
he's-
like a
he's not as
4K
smart.
setup, SMB, 7 SMB, the whole mic setup,
with
everything.
the fucking Audio Technicas and the $3,000 4K camera.
Looking good, lighting all prim and proper, man.
So we make sure we really know it's him, not a shadow on his face. You can see
I think we even got the Discord. We even got like the Discord as well. So
like
yeah.
how bad was he off camera if he's like this on camera? Like he must be hiding like this is like I'm lowering my power levels here. Like how is he like?
Basically, he suffers from what I call YouTube-itis. YouTube-itis is when you pop off on YouTube and you make so much money that you start to drift from reality.
But he
And when
sucks. You can watch his videos; they aren't very good. They're like,
Yeah, well, he's richer than I am. Point
Yeah,
being,
But he was making money back before demonetization, back before
oh
Apocalypse.
right, yeah, because he's been around for a while. I saw some pretty old videos, like conveniently before the drama happened, before all the leaks. People were commenting on him. I was like, yeah, this is like I can see why like young people would watch this. Like it's got the stupid edits, and it's like, oh, look at this wacky person. Look at what they're doing. How bad they are. Isn't that wacky? And with like no actual real commentary. So stuff like that.
Yeah, and then get paid. It was the Leafy era where you could pretty much put up, whatever and still get paid.
And ad rates were triple, and you didn't actually have to make
yeah.
content.
The golden times. Whenever I speak of it, Gundam's it's like a myth to him because he was
I don't
never
care to
able
hear this story
experience.
again
I
about
know,
how
he hates
YouTube
it.
used to pay people. Like we're in the age where YouTube does everything to take your money because it's
Basically.
run by a bunch of fucking goons in LA or San Francisco. And their literal next big idea is we're going to have community notes for videos.
Oh, that's
We're
not going
gonna
to
have-
be abused at all.
AI I know, right? Like you
Yeah.
piss off one person in the alphabet soup and they will write the most ridiculous crap in the video.
Remember YouTube Heroes?
Oh God
Yes.
damn it.
Oh my God.
I mean,
They
think
just can't stop making stupid decisions. How hard is it to hire somebody that isn't brain dead? How hard is it to hire a normal human for YouTube? Maybe a content creator that isn't one of the special ones that made a couple $1 million and they get Amazon shows or scare PewDiePie. No, you talk to guys like me and I'll tell you where you're fucking up. We want to add community notes. No, it's going to be abused by every person with a chip on their shoulder and terminal online illness where this motherfucker has never been in direct sunlight for the past 5 years. That's right. He started a year before COVID. Do not question me. I know these things.
even on the
Dude.
most positive end, who the fuck has time to sit there and write community notes? It's
Really,
gonna be the
dude?
people
You've
who-
seen Reddit and you're
Yeah.
asking this question.
Yes, I'm thinking, what type of person has the time to do that? It's the person who's like living with their parents or like is on welfare and sits around all day and does nothing. Like that's the type of person who has the time to sit there and watch every second of content this person has, and like so. You're gonna
Especially
get
when they
some-
want to destroy you.
Yeah, you're gonna get some really crazy. Even like think of it this way: like you can say like Wikitubia or something like that is community notes. The second after Noah made his video on me, accusing me of a bunch of shit that I didn't do, his fans went over and edited my Wikitubia to be like, this guy's a far right extremist, violent
See.
guy. Like all
Isn't
the
it
worst things.
amazing how the term far right extremist is applied to just people you don't like?
Yeah, especially ironically Noah, who's levied like multiple death threats like publicly. So that was a super ironic part of the video.
Here, this is where they're saying who's writing and rating the notes. To start, a limited number of eligible contributors will be invited via email or Creator Studio notification to write
If it's
notes.
someone that YouTube picks, you know it's going to be a nightmare.
So that we can test the feature and improve our systems before expanding. And then they have the eligibility. I can't say. Say
Eligibility.
eligibility criteria. And it basically is just a YouTube video, a YouTube channel in good standing. But of course, it's not just going to be any YouTube video, any YouTube channel.
Okay, so what you get like 100 viewers, you make a couple of videos, and you properly rate you do like non-risky content. Where
Pretty
you just
much.
re-upload clips of people and like, what's the credit? Make it so they have to have like 100,000 subscribers. It's a lot harder to fake that.
That, or they have to be inside the community, the actual section. Like you couldn't just have a food reviewer doing car YouTube notes.
Yeah, but even then, that wouldn't be enough people to accurately community note stuff. And
That's true.
if that's the case, you just make a video. How about they just bring the dislike button back?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Seemed to work pretty. Actually, the return dislikes is actually a lot more accurate than it used to be.
YouTube getting rid of dislikes wasn't about us. It was about, I think, what the Little Mermaid got shit on too hard.
Yeah, wait for everybody to start community noting Disney movies and shit like that.
Oh yeah, that's probably when they'll like see it's a bad idea.
Yeah,
So
I can't believe they didn't think of that.
Or they'll write in, or they'll say whitelisted channels don't get community noted.
Oh,
That's probably a total thing that they would do because it is. Al Bundy is here. I got to say, Al Bundy is here. God bless him. I've been following this man my whole life. On the desktop, I used to use some browser add-on to delete stuff that came up below videos. For example, what it's about COVID. Damn it! When it's about COVID, I thought this was going to be a funny Al Bundy quote, and it was a guy letting me know shit sucks.
These are the people they're going to use to recommend. Just call them external evaluators and recommendations, and that just means third party.
Yeah,
ACLU, same shit they farm out for the hate speech stuff.
Yeah, they probably
everything's.
Were they just doing it for the election or something like that? You figured they would have rolled this shit out earlier. Because like they did a bunch of shit last time, right?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about that without getting stretched? Like obviously that was
we could talk about it. Yeah,
all fucking social media was like we are definitely taking a side, and one side will say a bunch of good shit, and the other side gets community noted and shit on constantly.
Yeah, it was a real bad time for any channel. Like 2020 was just so shit because you had to lean. You either had to be squeaky clean in the center. So like, you do movies and television reviews, you're fine. News outlets, you're fine. But if you didn't lean far left to have the support of that community during the election, or the far right to have that support, you were just fucked.
Basically.
Especially if you made one joke about Joe Biden or like Hillary Clinton. They literally struck me, deleted a video, all because I said Hillary Clinton wasn't a lizard person. But I also laughed at Bill Clinton's falling asleep behind her. She talked about Russian bots. She's like, oh, the Russians. And Bill Clinton's doing this. The whole video. So I just laughed at that. And YouTube got me for hate speech, dangerous content, body mutilation, drug use, and or showing people how to make drugs. They just pressed anything and everything they wanted.
Did you? Was this at the point where you could at least try to appeal it on Twitter? I don't know how well that worked. I mean, it works a lot better now than it used to. But like a couple years ago, a Twitter appeal probably wouldn't have worked.
These motherfuckers
unless you
told
got
me
millions of subscribers.
You need 1 million minimum. That's one thing not too many people know, and I shouldn't say, but it doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters. I've been told by people inside you need 1 million subscribers before they even give you someone that's a partner manager that does anything remotely helpful for you. All the partner managers we have under 1 million, you know what they do, dude. Nothing.
That might not be that true because I've talked to people who do have 1 million. They said their partner managers are still they're still shit too.
I don't want to say who my source is because he told me not to.
Oh, I might have the same source actually. But one source said it sucked. The other source said it was okay, provided that you're nice. And,
I think
beat them over the head.
The source I have, I can't let go. I can't say anything because they'll be able to find him.
Yeah,
I'll probably tell you off stream.
Okay.
But this is the only person there that I know of that's remotely sane. Best way to put it.
Real quick, let me run through a couple of super chats because we got a good bit. Some guy with the 20. Here's for the Texas fun. Looking into the hell out of California myself. Maybe I'll see you in the San Antonio area.
My uncle left California and sold all of his property for a few million.
Yeah,
and
you could buy a multi-layered mansion for that in Texas.
No shit.
He went someplace else and then blew it all on like commercial building shit.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Opponents Chaplain with the 20. The classic shirt was rad. Now my hard hat can have more stickers.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
We'll need photos.
Yes.
We'll need photos of the hard hat stickers for the Gundam merch store.
Definitely. While
Anus
you're
is
on the
here.
job.
That's the person running the merch store. If you have anything you want, you can annoy her.
Breaking Puppet 7 with the 10. Hello, Gundam. Have you seen Eric Johnson's Cliffs of Dover? I imagine your fingerwork on the guitar is like his back in his prime.
I will. No, I'm not that good. There was a time when I was decent, but we're talking literally back when I was playing music all the time. Not when I'm sitting here touching a keyboard, telling some other asshole to touch grass.
The Crumly Dave has been a member for 4 months. Gundam, keep up the hard work. I'm fixing farm tires and I can't hang around, so I'll see you next week.
It sounds like you will be with the size of farm tires.
Does he do that thing where it's like you light the tire on fire? I've seen those videos where they have those huge tires and they fill them full of nitrogen or maybe gas brake fluid and they light them on fire and it seals the bead. That's pretty cool.
That's
Ross
cool.
Pendragon, been a member for 4 months. Back at it again for quality.
Thank you. I zoned out.
Saren, member for 4 months. Time to stock up on Gundam stickers. It's Anus did a great job. Yeah, she did do a great job on that.
There's more stickers coming. They're just going to get wilder from here. I'm going to let you know there's a Hollywood is Burning one that I think the kids are going to really enjoy.
Gets a bear with the 10. How much to get you to sing the 50 seconds of Silly Billy lyrics?
Who the hell is that?
Like Billy lyrics? Like the puppet
Silly
Billy?
Billy? There's no Silly Billy lyric.
I don't know.
Must be something totally different.
Shockfront with the €20. I did manage to buy an apartment this year, so here you go for your dream house that is not in New York.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting out of here. Let me tell you.
Congrats on the new place, by the way.
Then that's when you show it off to the woman that left you, TVS. You show them how good you're doing.
I mean,
It's kind
everybody
of
can
hard
see
with
that.
Brittany, though. Like, Brittany, she's doing okay.
I mean, she's not exactly broke.
Yeah. Bender Star with the 10. Hey, Gundam, here's some money because I enjoy your existence and I want you to live. Also, you should have Star Wars theory on and teach him the ropes.
I could probably talk to him about like movie costumes, and he followed lore. Because I go on my email last night, and my email shows me the life-size Darth Vader from Sideshow.
Oh,
I take a
let
look.
me bring that.
Yeah, bring it up. This thing is so grossly inaccurate that I was offended that they would bother emailing me to tell me like I'd buy this $10,000 piece of shit. I go check the video where they show it off. No Gundam plushies. Ever since J Sonic, there will never be Gundam plushies. I go to the YouTube video where they show off this thing, and Star Wars Theory is the highest rated comment going, it's so fucking cool. That's not Star Wars.
Jeez, this guy has
1
3
second.
million subs off of just a single show. That's impressive.
Yeah, he's been around a long time. Yeah, this thing is garbage. Keep it muted. Because we don't know if they copyright it. Fast forward. All right, we're fast forwarding a bit, but whatever. Those belt boxes completely wrong. The chest box does look accurate, but it's not fully accurate. Also, it does not light up. And there's way more imperfections in the chest box that were not shown. This helmet is another amalgamation of this is what I think he's fucking Darth Vader looks like. The dome is far too short, exposing too much of the neck. It should be more at a like radius going down, far longer. There should be a widow's peak. This giveaway that it should be a widow's peak posit is because this is the A New Hope Darth Vader, where it was the only version of Vader where the robes go over the chest armor. Let's see what else have we got wrong here. The paint job, it's kind of on point, but if it's A New Hope, it should be silver on both sides of the cheeks. Not just silver right there, but that's a gunmetal gray. I could go on for hours, actually, in all honesty, considering I did this for a living before YouTube.
All right.
I was doing the cool shit, my man. Checking out the chin vent is too big. That is a derivative of Return of the Jedi. What the fuck is this? At least they got the slope right, but it's very warped to the neck. This is probably a recast of a Don Post helmet. Get this away from me. It's trash. There's no C scar in the black side of the cheek. I said get it out of here. God damn it.
What happened? Were you actually working on stats or?
No, I could list off everything wrong. I did a lot of Star Wars props back in the day.
For like actual movies or just as a hobby?
Private collectors.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Oh,
Star
right, yeah.
Wars for some guys, doctors, lawyers, judges.
Rich
It's like
people.
collecting, like you're broke. It's like collecting guitars.
Yeah.
Another one of my little hobbies. The fact that Disney hasn't hired me to work on the Star Wars costumes is just a travesty, and it shows that they don't care about quality content.
I mean, a lot of them don't seem to. It's probably gotten to the point where it's like one person got hired and they hired a bunch of other incompetent people, and now they can't see who's competent and who's not.
You just pretty much described the writing team for Acolyte.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
It's
Sounds
a
like
good show. It'll make you feel good about yourself.
Is at least like there are shows like the new Marvel movies, like the Eternals, and even though it's not exactly new, like I was expecting like, oh, okay, I'm gonna sit here and laugh for like 2 hours, but like the first, at least I stopped after an hour. That first hour is like, holy crap, this is so ridiculously boring. I can't even watch this.
The Eternals?
Was it like
comedy? The Eternals is
No,
like
was that the right one? The one of the Marvel
the
movies
Eternals was supposed to be
You
about
might
like
be talking
gods.
about the 10 rings.
where they live forever and they're like Greek gods or something like that. But that shit was so damn boring. Like I thought it was gonna be, because everybody said it sucked, so I thought it was gonna be like good cringe.
The Eternals was a Jack Kirby thing.
Yeah, it was just so slow and boring.
They didn't know what to do with these characters. The fact they even did a movie on them really doesn't make any sense to me. It was kind of.
Doesn't somebody read the script and be like, "Hey, this shit's boring. Maybe we shouldn't spend $200 million on this"?
No, you fucking bigot! Because a woman of color wrote it. What the hell is your problem?
Oh, really? Is that true?
No, but it could
Yeah.
be. We don't know for sure.
Like I'll sit there and watch at least videos of mine or read scripts of mine. Like I'm bored reading this. I'm gonna change it, or I'm just gonna do something else. They don't get that, especially with these bigger projects where they're handing these scripts to other people. No one's like, "Hey, this sucks."
Yeah, I don't think they're hiring men with an ounce of testosterone in them, to be honest.
And it's running through so many hands. Like it might start off as one thing and then it runs through committee like for months.
Oh, right, because they have to do with that and deal with that in Hollywood, where they have, I have this really good idea for a script, and then we have to do a bunch of catering.
Well,
Right.
Anna says that like because she used to work in editing and animation. I'm smoking the do, and she says they run off the script. Then when it comes to clients and calls, it just dies, and they change everything around, which probably makes sense. That like probably people at Disney, the higher ups, just say no, we can't have this. We need more representation. Hold on, I need to yell at someone. Cecil,
Hello.
you're goddamn late.
I didn't know you sent me an invite until just now. I just got home.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna get Cecil in here. We're gonna talk about dating with TBS.
What's
gonna
up,
make it
Sean?
feel great.
I've hung out with Sean and Brittany a bunch of times.
Yeah,
Good man.
He's been through
Patience of a saint.
he's been there through all of it. I've heard all of Cecil's stories.
Patience of a saint, you say, Cecil? Elaborate, my man.
Are the glasses supposed to be hiding anything? Like,
Yeah.
Listen, it's part of the look. It's an online thing.
My
It's show
gaze.
business.
She's she's a very particular person. Yeah, it's not easy to go out, hang out.
I knew Cecil would give me the information I need.
And by the way, that's not putting down. I get along really well with Brittany, to be honest. But yeah, she's a pain in the ass.
yeah, but so am I. So that obviously works really
You
well.
are
Have
kind
two
of a
pains-
pain in the ass.
have
too,
two
yeah.
pains in the ass together.
This is why I fucking love Cecil. I would have never got that out of fucking TBS. I'm dancing around the subject. I felt like Sammy Davis Jr. I'm like, give me a little bit, just a little for the show, buddy. We need
Dude,
clips.
ordering food with these guys is like fucking forget it. It's like calculus.
Yeah, but that's technically not her fault. She's allergic to everything. Like that was that got better over the relationship. But when we first started
Stop
dating,
defending her. Learn
she
to
could
hate.
Yes, Cecil.
She could
Praise him.
basically eat fucking nothing, and we had to eat like the same thing over and over and over and over again.
What was that thing? I gotta know.
I mean, basically just Mexican food, because Mexican food is the easiest thing to make with that doesn't have corn in it.
Okay, so stuff without corn. How much corn is in shit,
Everything
Cecil?
Mexican has corn. Everything's
yeah.
No, you remove the corn out of it. And no, it's not that low. It's like the corn, like the food. It's like corn, the ingredient. So it's like citric acid, polysorbitol. God, I used to have a giant list of this. Maltodextrin. Because
I have a giant list. That
because
is
you
Pull out your
fucking
phone. You still got it.
have to. And part of me, like I was I don't like saying this, but I used to be a vegan, so I used to deal with this all the time anyway. So I said because I'd have to know what ingredients are animal based and what ingredients are not. So I was already doing
Jesus
this.
Christ.
But the corn thing is way more difficult because it's like the stupid shit. Like she went to go get a test done for some stomach thing, and they're like, you have to drink this shake and then blow into a bag. And I was like, what's in the shake? And they're like, no, it's fine. Like, it's cool. I was like, no, what's in the shake? And like, well, we don't know how to get the ingredients. Like, just give me the fucking name of it. I looked it up and I was like, oh, look, there's corn in it. So she can't do this. So even like medical treatments, like fucking IVs have corn in them. Medicine has corn. Like all medicine has corn in it except for a couple select things. And if you don't want corn in the medicine, you have to actually go to a pharmacist and specifically have your shit formulated.
This conversation.
She's like a cat.
This is what it's like going out with them. You hear this. This is
Bro, that
telling
is
you
like,
everything that can kill them.
I thought I was struggling dealing with vegan women. This shit would have ended me.
Well, like I said, I was already fucking used to it.
By the way,
and most of it was just like, oh, you can't eat anything unhealthy. Oh, how terrible! I already do that.
I gotta ask you a question. Are you still lifting?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't know you guys broke up. I had no idea. So I saw her. She all of a sudden she popped on Twitter and she's throwing like, "You're not a real man if you don't lift." I'm like, who is she saying this to? I didn't know.
No fucking idea,
dude.
And I'm like,
dude, I saw that shit too, Cecil. Brittany is like posting daily. Yeah, I've been broke men.
I've been ignoring
he
it.
said we broke ass N words.
Yeah, like over and over. I'm like, where's the joke? And then there's some people engaging like this and that about a man and money. And she's like, sounds like you're broke to me. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? I'm guessing TBS is broke and he had arms built like linguini or something with the way this chick is going off.
No, I'm not broke.
Did you lose all your money and your muscle? Because she's throwing blind items out there.
Man, I don't know. Like for all that time, I didn't even know like her allergies were that bad. I'm definitely allergic to garlic.
Oh,
so anything with garlic.
I haven't even given you the full extent of her allergies.
Well, you know what? You should throw a blind item at that too. Just be like, don't aim it at her, but just be like, if you can't eat corn, you're a cunt. You know?
Yeah, something like
that.
You just don't have the demonetization language.
I need to get me. Oh yeah, that's right.
We're past the 7. We're fucked anyway.
I gotta have me a girl that can process her corn.
So, but also like different, like people who are allergic to corn tend to also be allergic to other things that are, well, I can't say specifically what I think the source of this stuff is. I'll probably get banned on YouTube, but specific medical treatments. But like they'll be allergic to shit like nickel and stuff like that. So you have to buy certain metals and stuff. So it's like it was a lot more than just corn.
How much shit is nickel in? I'm just ignorant of it.
I don't know. That was it's more like jewelry items and like pants. And
okay. I'm sitting here like, so she can't like get in a car that has some nickel in it or something.
Aren't like all batteries made of nickel too?
She can never change her own battery. Is that true?
Women can't do that anyway. So what would that matter?
Yeah, you did a video on that. Remember the lesbians?
Oh, I forgot about the lesbians that cried replacing a battery. Oh yeah.
There's been multiple videos of that because I know one. I remember doing a video where these girls are like, "I don't need a man. I can replace a battery," and she flips the positive and negative and blows up the car and blows up both cars.
Like,
fire breaks out.
It's like, didn't you look up a YouTube video? Be like, you had your phone on you.
Putting like I could change my own windshield washer fluid, and then I'm watching this chick pour it inside of the engine. I'm like,
pouring it in the oil. Fuck.
Really? Oh my god.
There's literally a fucking picture of it on the wiper fluid.
Dude, women don't pay attention to that shit. It don't matter what age they are. It's just like certain things are treated like magical mysteries. That's why whenever I hear women saying, we could survive without men, I'm like, what would you do? Who would repair the car the second it breaks down? They're like, the food truck is stuck on I-90 because none of the girls know how to fix the car. So we're going to walk it over.
I saw a girl answer, who would get the food for you? And they go, the food is in the market, dummy.
I know. Who's on the fucking boat getting you those crabs?
There's no further steps. It's all checkers. There's no fucking.
Asking people how they would survive content is always my favorite fucking content. Because you realize how little you know about survival and how much you rely on modern culture.
Yep.
Like, where do you get water?
Off of Long Island immediately.
I don't fucking know.
What, is there another video of this? They couldn't possibly
this is the video
more than
we're
one.
Talking about.
This can't. No, it can't be the same. Don't look the same. Play it anyway, though.
I can't play the audio because they're playing No Doubt I'm Just a Girl.
Look at that hair.
Windshield washer in the.
Look at that bicep on that girl. She's real fit, but that means she's a pain in the ass.
She said, "Who needs a man?"
This is the mechanic.
Enrique is like, "Oh, Jose, come get a video."
Ay, Dios mío, homie. Then they talk.
Yeah,
like, "Do you have a TikTok?"
There's some guy who just fucking let that happen.
It was probably a chick filming. What are you talking about?
You're doing great, sweetie.
After this, she tried to like own the meme and be like, "It was only $300 to fix it, so I don't know why everyone's giving me so much hate." Literally,
and then
has
like she'll do a video a week later about how a guy didn't want to pay for like a breakfast or something.
Look at these. Look at these. These comments.
I literally had a girlfriend call me up and say the joke, like the fucking meme. She's like, "I got a flat." I'm like, "How bad is it?" Meaning, like, can it be repaired or is it? And she's like, "It's only flat on the bottom." All right, I'll be right there.
It's like I can still drive it home. I can drive on the rims.
I remember I was trying to teach my now ex how to like repair a car. So I'm like, "You're always popping tires. This is how we change a tire." And I'm changing. She goes, "Why would I want to learn how to change a tire?" And I'm like, "Just in case, the tire goes flat somewhere." And she's like, "Then I'll just get someone else to do it." And I'm like, "What if you're far off by yourself somewhere in the woods or something and a bear's coming?" Well, if a bear's coming, you wouldn't be worried about the tire, but you get the point.
Why would you be
Been lurking for a long time. Love your stuff, brother. Get the F out of New York, my friend. Oh, I'm trying to. Cecil, you staying in New York?
I'm on a countdown. I got about 12 months starting right about now.
Where you going, Cease?
Anywhere but fucking here. Probably either Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, or Florida. And Texas is the dark horse.
Yeah, we won't be too far from each other, so we'll probably hang out at that point.
We're not too far from each other now when we don't hang out.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You're a shut-in.
No, you're like fucking 4 hours away. Every fucking thing I'm invited to. Oh, come out, man. Shit's a minimum of 4 hours.
Welcome
I gotta
to Texas.
drive out there. I'm gonna make sure I'm near the action, but not too close to like. I think Austin's being taken over by the Progs.
Oh, fuck Austin.
Tell me about Austin, my man.
That place is a shithole. That's like the only dirty part of Texas.
Makes
except
sense.
for Dallas.
Yeah, Austin's so good. But
there's like
I just want to go somewhere
everywhere.
where I can ride a dirt bike while drinking a bottle of whiskey and firing an AK-47.
That would be
Isn't
pretty
that where-
cool.
That's all I want. I'm a simple man.
Where's Tim's compound at? Timcast compound at?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Okay. So who is it that has? I think it's Brandon Herrera, and like that set. Aren't they from Austin?
Mm.
I don't know. I think it's
You
Texas.
name it, people. I have no idea who the hell they are.
Yeah, they're actually in your ad agency.
Like I said, I don't know who the hell they are. I
You
know.
know, an agency.
Don't get me started on that, dude, because I would lose my fucking.
No shit. We might need to talk with you a little bit afterwards because.
Like you got divorced from Brittany Venti, and they're my Brittany Venti.
They those ad rates went way fucking down over the past couple of years. They used to give you. I heard from older YouTubers how much they used to get paid for like 10,000 views. I lost my fucking shit.
How much you get paid for 10,000 then? Just tell me.
They used to pay like $1,000 every 1,000 views, like some ridiculous
No
fucking money.
way. That doesn't seem real.
They were dumping
And
money
you
on
mean
people back in the day.
Ad views, not video views.
Yeah, I'm talking like for a sponsored ad, they would do stupid shit like that. It's like, why couldn't I get that money?
Well,
I
fuck
don't need this bad news, dude. Like,
did you get that video I sent you? How much a stripper makes?
I can pull that up right now. As a matter of fact,
I'm having an existential crisis now.
I was like, holy fuck! I did not know they made that much money.
I know how much strippers make because I literally married one in Vegas. She made everything.
How long did you stay married?
15 years.
Wow.
Ooh.
That is impressive. 15 years is impossible now.
Yeah.
You can't do that now. 15 years is like getting a house. It's like some shit some dude older than you tells you exists.
It's cool being destitute in your 50s, though. That's the upside of it.
You're like the most healthy, happy 50-year-old I've ever seen. You look better than some of.
I'm so happy. I was
He goes to the gym. That's why.
I think Cecil quit the gym.
No, I'm going to the gym. I go to the gym.
You going back?
I go every day.
You said
I
you quit
quit the
last time.
diet. I quit the diet, not the gym.
We'll have to talk about the diet. That's like my issue. I think I'm getting it right now. I suck at cutting.
That's the worst fucking part of it. Like, you have to get fat and then lose weight, and get fat and lose weight all the time. And all these fucking fat acceptance people are complaining about having to lose weight once. Try having to do that every couple of months.
Yeah, I think I might just have to stick to lean and mean.
I've been on a year-long bulk, basically. But I go to the gym. I would go to the gym every day.
Justify it.
Okay, here's the video.
I don't know who this is, but let's go.
Yeah, if you're around shop or objects, put them away after you hear this.
Okay, let me just hold on.
This is how much I make in a week as a Miami stripper.
No,
Today's
Fluffy
Tuesday.
Daddy's only getting the blade.
Tuesdays, but this is the start of my work week, and I made $1,650. Okay, so I'm leaving work. Tonight is Wednesday, and I made $3,830. Woohoo! It's definitely
You know,
good
one
night.
thing I'm noticing.
Okay, so it's
those
Thursday now,
those
but I
bills
worked
look really
last
good,
night.
like real clean.
Oh, those are clean. Those are out of the
they're
the
right from the
ATM.
bank.
They got an ATM in there.
And I made $3,274.
God.
Definitely a really good night.
It's a 7-hour shift.
Okay, so last night was Thursday. I worked from 10:30 p.m. until 6 a.m. and I was there counting money until like 9 a.m. And I made $3,745.
Oh my God! You go, girl!
Okay, so this is from Saturday. I made $2,000.
Look, I went to work sick today.
By the way, is this girl hot?
Not really.
I know.
It's always Saturday than I'm used to, but I felt like shit. My throat started hurting. So I
She's
went home.
On a bad day, she makes $2,000.
Okay, so it's Monday. It is the last day
She's
of my work
basically
week. I did not
the
work.
classic. I'm tired of hearing her
Okay.
speak. She's the classic gassed up mid. And that's pretty much where it's at. But we now live in hopeflation, which, honest to God, is really bad, not just for the economy, but the morale of men. I think the
that
biggest
was her
joke,
total, by the way, for the week.
the biggest joke of this country is how close we are to World War III, and they want to force 18-year-olds to 26-year-olds to fight for a country that told them they sucked, and then praise strippers.
No, first, I spent 18 years telling you to hate the country. Now go risk your life for it. Oh.
Yes.
Isn't that
Yeah,
kind of the point, though?
they'll alert you on your phone, by the way. They'll give you a mandatory message saying you're going to war. Ding.
Automatically registering.
Good. Be stupid enough to give out warnings. Now, I'll be in Argentina by the time you figure out I'm gone, bitch.
They're going to do it by their phone now. So everyone 18 to 26 right now, feeling for y'all.
I support men not going. What do you think of that?
Oh, run.
Fight for what? Ukraine?
Why the fuck
No,
would
you have to
want
fight so
soldiers that are
Dylan Mulvaney
involuntary?
could be Woman of the Year, Cecil. Come on.
Well, I'd strap on the boots for that.
That's what really matters.
That's why you get your fuck you fund and just leave.
The passport bros expand yet again.
Now you got government passport bros.
Yeah. They want to develop a system where, since the phone tracks you all the time anyway, that number and everything will be linked to you. So if you get
Everybody
a
used to
draft
sit there and say, "Oh, they're gonna put chips in you and track you," and I'm like, "Why would they track you? They got your phone, dummy."
Yeah, why would they deal with biology? That's like the RFID chip or whatever in your hand. That's the stupidest shit ever. You got to deal with so much fucking stuff to make that work. Because you'll attack. You have to worry about toxic shocks. You have to take medication constantly to keep that chip in you. They're not going to do that. Just put it on your phone. No one leaves their phone anyway.
Yeah, and you get video and audio.
Year-old post every 10 minutes anyway.
I leave my phone all the time, and then I realize I forgot it like a day later.
Really? That's unnatural.
It's called "I lived before the cell phone was good."
How do you survive as a content creator? Aren't you addicted to everything like everybody else?
Dude, I'm not even joking. I detach. The video goes up, I'm gone. This stream ends, gone.
See, that's the problem. You get rewarded for bad behaviors. You get rewarded for addiction, OCD, maladaptive behaviors like being annoying and stuff like that on YouTube. So you get one of those and you're golden. I mean, that Alex guy's annoying. Look how rich that guy is.
Well, he got in back when, before times, the leafy times. Listen, we're subjects of coming in the game late. All right. That's all there is to it.
He doesn't even use that 2 million sub channel anymore because I think it got demonetized. He's on another channel that does all his lives. But yeah, he's made A lot of money.
Oh,
Good
unless
money.
he's an idiot with his money. If he was making money back in the Leafy days, like he is beyond wealthy. Like he doesn't.
He's set for life.
Like YouTubers used to get paid really fucking well.
Yeah, everybody still thinks YouTubers make bank though.
You could be like middle class, which is great because you have like a million people.
That's the best you can shoot for.
You can be like, you have like a million people watching you, and great, you have no security, no protection, none of all the shit that people used to have when they had that kind of that many eyes on them.
There's no insurance. You're right. There's no unemployment. There's nothing. YouTube cuts you off. You gotta like figure out what's your next move real quick.
Oh, people don't tell you about this. You get to pay self-employment tax when you are a YouTuber. I fucking hate that. It's like 12 to 15%. Fuck that.
I got a good backup plan if you guys want to know.
I'm all for it. Cease.
It's a stool and a rope.
You know something?
Calm down, Robin Williams.
It brings me comfort to know it's there.
You think it's funny I did that. Except I did it from like a ceiling fan.
So I
spun once, and then the fan ripped out of the ceiling and fell on top of me and knocked me out. Then my mother came home and beat me.
For breaking the fan?
Now that's a childhood. You kids don't know.
I think that's a fun way to hang yourself from the ceiling fan. It gives it like a little, it's a little zhuzh.
I really genuinely thought it would kill me quicker. Because it would spin me around really fast and I wouldn't suffer.
Did y'all see Sneeko get knocked the fuck out?
Who the fuck Sneeko?
Again?
No, I was going to show the chat. Just
every 5 minutes, Sneeko getting. You may as well mute it. What are you doing?
I'm there. Hold on. There's no mute on the thing. Give me a second.
Yeah, let me give my money to Kylie Minogue. She can have my $130. I really don't care about Sneeko or the Manosphere.
Okay, there we go.
Justice
comes with that superhero punch.
I'm on a roll telling something funny. We come to a complete halt for Sneeko getting punched in the face.
I just love this.
I would fire you if this was like a normal gig.
Damn, he got Superman punched.
I know.
Didn't know that.
Bow.
The guy went for it.
It's a great camera angle.
I know.
You get like the 3D POV there. Like, get your glasses on.
Another bit of news. Sneeko's been punked again. Get it out of here.
Are there any girls at that party? There's
all I saw were dudes.
Did Zerka get his ass kicked too?
Yeah, it was the AFAC, America First.
What the hell is that?
Did you see any girls at that party?
No, I didn't.
No.
You want to see chicks? You got to go to the Democrat one. Then you look for the first chick with a septum piercing,
but they
maybe
look like
one tattoo at most. She's a vegan. She's into Wicca and shit like that. Then you talk her up.
Beer crystals.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Do you have the fucking patience anymore though to fucking listen to somebody talk about witchcraft and astrology?
Oh my God, Cecil, you're so right. My patience has been limited substantially.
It's hard.
It's like the older you get, the less bullshit from women you could take.
Damn.
It's like, I really don't think it's worth getting laid.
It's like, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to walk away now.
I gotta go. I know you think that this dude on Rogan's a genius, but he's actually fucking retarded. God help me. That's why I like Cecil. He's like one of the few people on YouTube I could talk to that has as many stories and experiences as me. Everybody else I feel like has not lived. It's kind of like, okay, here's
you were showing that girl for the stripper. There was I have two uncles who ran 4 strip clubs in Manhattan in the 90s.
Oh, good years.
I dated only strippers for maybe about 7 years.
Tell me about
it.
They
had so much fucking cash on them at all. Oh, sorry, man. I keep cursing. Shit.
I think we say fuck.
You can say
the
fuck.
C word is one.
Oh. All the time. I mean, they were loaded. They would take me to places and stuff. It was great. And I will
admit, my experiences with strippers outside of the one that kicked me in my dick at a Halloween party have always been good. Like they were, especially when you're a musician. Like, what did you do to think before you sleep? Where is he?
What? I turned my camera off, so it changed.
I thought you kicked him out.
Yeah, if he turns his camera off, he goes out, but you can still hear him.
When I was doing music all the time, and I don't care if it turns people off to me. I was also a makeup artist on the side. So I was into the David Bowie thing, even though it was already dated by like the year 2000. And strippers were the best chicks to be around because one, they understood you were an artist because they felt they were artists. Two, like you said, they have money. And they were like the chicks that actually kind of had some faith in me. You know, like one girl was literally like, I believe that you could be anywhere you want to be because you're like just one of those special men.
They
And
still
I'm
had
like,
a dream, you know. There was still hope in their eyes.
and the chick was, as the kids today say, oh, she bad. And now, you know, like I deal with these vicious mids.
Now I deal with vicious mids.
Like there's nothing special about this girl. She can't swing off of a pole. She has no upper body strength. Her legs aren't that great. And she's got student loan debt from being a lawyer that somehow doesn't practice. And I got to prove myself to her.
Strippers were fun. Like
they were. Now they all gone to OnlyFans. I feel bad for this generation. You are missing out. Right, Dick, before you sleep?
Am I still here?
We certainly hope so.
Actually, I wanted to pull up that video that you brought me with the 5 dogs in the bed.
I saw that 2 weeks ago on Twitter. I was laughing my ass off the entire time.
Yeah, the sexless marriage one. Check out how this dude's in hell.
People often ask how and why we let our 5 dogs sleep on the bed. So here's your answer. Our first Great Pyrenees puppy jumps on the bed, then our lab. The smallest of our dogs, she goes and finds her bed in between our heads. She sleeps there every night. Our other Great Pyrenees, Mahi, never knows where she wants to sleep, so she kind of just walks around until she finds a spot. This is where it gets hard. Lily, who I have to help on the bed because she can't jump, she's 120 pounds. All of these dogs are pretty big, but Lily is the biggest, and she takes up the most space. So she usually sleeps at the end of the bed, and then once we lay down, they all rearrange and find their spots, like Penny. There goes Mahi. And that's pretty much it. And we struggle, but we love it, and we love them. So that's why we let them sleep on our bed.
Okay, that's wonderful.
You know, I'm going to fact check. I'm going to fact check the first part of her. She said, people always ask. No one asked. You just wanted to show that.
Well, she's on Twitter, so it's got to be like Twitter people. I mean, TikTok, whatever, you know. What are these teas? What are these teas?
I just watched one of those fake influencer videos on how they get up the private jets and the fake clothes and like the bags and stuff like that. I was just laughing my ass off the entire time because people don't know, like none of these people have money for Louis Vuitton bags and shit like that. Like nobody's gonna spend $5,000 on something that's that fucking ugly.
The best is when people think the black kid who does the NPC thing is Miles Morales.
Yeah,
he put up one video of him in a Lamborghini. I'm like, he didn't make that much money to buy a fucking Lambo. Get out of here.
But people are tipping him like 1 cent or some shit like that in the NPC
I know.
thing.
Do you know how much a fucking Lambo payment is? These people.
People don't realize also with sports cars, like it's not just the minimum $200,000 to spend on those things. It's also the fucking tires, the oil changes, all the maintenance. Like those things are it costs way more than that.
Well, it depends on the vehicle. As a guy who is into vehicles and stuff, mainly motorcycles, the Ducati I want. If I want the best performance, I have to have Diablo Rossa Corsa V4 tires. And there's a special oil you can only get from the Ducati shop to keep in the bike at all times. It's Italian. It deserves that. Like, I feel expensive motorcycles and cars are a lot like women. In the sense of, okay, stay with me here. An expensive car or motorcycle, everybody looks at it and they goes, oh my God, I wish I had one. I wish that were me. That's so beautiful, so great, right? Everybody envies you, even if that thing's a pain in the ass. Am I right, Cecil?
Yes.
The pain in the ass part seems right.
Yeah, I know you know. I know you want to say it, P. You can say it here, brother.
My GT3, every year, I think it costs like $8,000 for tires, everything. And I don't even drive it, maybe like 2,000-3,000 miles a year.
The point is, even if the vehicle is a pain in the ass and hard to maintain, everybody envies you. But if you have a normal car like a Honda, Ford Focus, something real lame, a Civic, nobody envies you driving that shit. Everybody like, when you go get rid of that broken piece of shit? Something go wrong in that car, people want you to like drive it into a river. But when it's an expensive motorcycle or car, especially European or Italian, everybody goes, it comes with the territory, man. That's a luxury item. That's a luxury girl. And you're like, yeah, well, you take over the payments.
Yeah, but a lot of those people end up broke.
Yeah, that's the downside. That's what happened to one of my uncles.
are driving the wrong way onto a freeway to kill themselves in a McLaren.
Ooh.
Remember, you have to say bubble.
Bubble themselves.
What is that? Like, is it because everything's AI? Because like you figure if a human's reviewing this shit, they're gonna like, oh, bubble means some other word that we just have to change words every 5 minutes.
AI is not AI. I don't think YouTube's smart enough to catch on a bubble yet. That's why I say it. It's mainly a meme from Dark Side Phil because he used to blow bubbles. And I remember Almighty Tevin saying, DSP should bubble himself. Bubble yourself now. And ever since then, I just loved saying it because I found it funny. Because you can't say K yourself anymore because the site is so weirdly lame.
It can't be the ad companies because people used to say that shit on TV and the radio.
They don't care what you do in the video and they pay you.
They're fucking liars.
You know
about that? YouTube's liars about that. Like it's not entirely ad companies.
You know who else used to blow bubbles?
Hit me, Michael Jackson.
That's right.
That's how I know how old Cecil is.
Speaking of Dark Side Phil, this is censored, by the way, before you ask.
What is Phil going to do now?
Phil had a little problem this week on his stream. He actually got trolled by a little bit of...
Not the gay porn thing.
It's censored. You don't see it.
Even though it's censored, I did a good job of forgetting it existed.
I'm turning my monitor off for this one.
Yeah, you're not doing that to TBS. And he lived with Brittany Venti. That dude could take her so close to being fired. That's not censored enough for the system. Mother.
What are you talking about? That's not censored.
Wait,
did you even see it? I get so paranoid of this.
Matter.
Hold on.
They fucking gave me shit for a bird video.
Look at my private chat right now of what I just got a warning for. And then I asked for a review. They said, this is the image that got you hit. And I said, but that's not.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No. Look at they reviewed it and said, no, it stands. That was nudity.
Yeah, Pest doesn't know what the fuck is up fully.
Was that fucking crazy? You got a community guideline strike for a chick in a bikini?
Yeah, that's why I don't put up Twitch dots no more.
I mean, I'm very conservative about that too. Like, I'll block anything that's like that.
Exactly like the drinker one. Was the drinker one demonetized, by the way?
We didn't show any like nudity on the drinker one.
We showed a lot of
or gay pumping.
I mean, copyrighted material. We showed a lot of Disney Plus on that. Was that
yeah, it's been demonetized. Yeah,
like
it was. Okay, I want to check.
In terms of Twitch, this image right here is like, it's like nothing compared to what you see on Twitch.
Well, for me, that's not even PG-13. My image, it's like straight up PG. That's PG. That would be
an that in a PG movie. Yeah,
I think I swallowed some of this stuff. Damn. Ugh.
No, it wasn't a femboy. It was Tori Wilson it was a wrestler.
Yeah, that was a full woman. And by today's standards.
Yeah. So you got to clear your notifications. You got 8 here.
Where's the notification? Where?
He's got like 8 notifications he hasn't cleared. They're probably all strikes.
It's just better not to look. It's like my mail. I just throw it away.
Are you monetized? Cecil, are you monetized on YouTube?
Oh, they instantly. I curse a lot, and I think that nudity strike, because that wasn't nudity, is because I do a lot of Biden shit, like showing him like falling and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they're just punishing me. Also, I never can get past 18,000. I would just like as soon as they get up to 19, it disappears. It goes back down. It's like a running joke. Like they're just on me because I always I do a lot of cursing and a lot of political shit. So
Cecil is like he's a normal person, and that's the problem for you.
Normal. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't say any normal shit. That's why I said, hey, Gunham, I got to come on after the 15-minute mark because I don't know what we're not allowed to say on streams and shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna actually talk like a fucking human.
Yeah, this is the place to talk.
Go ahead.
This is a place to talk like a human. By the way, Cecil, how annoying was Brittany Venti? Because you said she was a pain in the ass, and I gotta know.
We gonna do this right first.
I didn't say anything.
He's not saying anything.
No, so listen, they were actually perfect for each other because Sean, by his own admission, is also a pain in the ass too. They're both.
What do you do, dude? Tell me, what do you do? This.
Well, no, it's like everything they eat or drink has to be like run through a fucking.
It's not just that. You can see it on my YouTube channel. Everything's fucking OCD, so you can imagine you translate that to real life. And again, things that work on YouTube tend to not work out in real life.
I remember she wanted you to. She was mad at you because you didn't drink whiskey, and she wanted me to show you how to drink whiskey. And then
is that real?
I fucking hate whiskey.
Is that for real?
No, I got really good at drinking in that relationship.
Yeah, for real.
Why? Okay. This is like some Always Sunny from Philadelphia shit. When like a writer comes into the bar and they're like, I thought you should drink whiskey because only figs don't drink whiskey. It's got that energy.
I know because I only drink whiskey. That's all I drink. And she was like, here, stay with Cecil and show him how to drink whiskey.
I don't. Was that at Chrissy Marisling? I don't even remember that.
That was in Houston. And then we drank.
Oh right, yeah. I mean, Monster. Was it?
We were.
Was it when? Critical Drinker was there? Night. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I got really drunk that night because of you guys.
Yeah, we got you hammered. I remember that.
And that was earlier that day. I had like I think like one of those massive, like ridiculously big margaritas that had like 4 shots of alcohol in it. Oh, that was fun.
I just it's 6:00 and I just instinctively started pouring myself.
Yeah, go for it.
Jeez.
I'm not the I'm the worst person to help you if you're trying not to do things. I say have a drink because if like for real, if I remembered, I would have bought myself some stuff to drink and I'd start drinking before the show even starts.
Gum's gonna put that tagline that says there's no alcohol.
There really is none today. So
Texas
I had
has these stupid laws. If you are 1 minute past 12 o'clock, you cannot buy alcohol in Texas.
It sounds pretty gay, but New York is gay.
Louisiana.
I always bought bottles for the room and then.
Yeah, that's the move to make. You stock up like a little squirrel.
Really, and you can't buy liquor at the grocery store. Like that was a real culture shock from California. We just buy everything at like the standard grocery store.
Our grocery stores don't have liquor either.
Same in New York. You got to go to a liquor store.
That sucks. But there's like a liquor store like 5 feet away, so it's like
the liquor store has better stuff anyway than a supermarket would ever have.
The gas stations sell liquor here in Florida.
No, the gas station liquor is like.
No, I'm talking about no, it's top shelf. Like they'll have half of it will be a convenience store, and then the other half will be like a real deal spirit store.
Well, we got nothing like that here.
Yeah, real quick.
New York feels like a third world country.
Wisdovism Productions with the 50. Cecil is a blast. Buy him a beer on me. Make sure he comes back for more streams. Also, Cecil, that's a whack backup plan. I recommend you upgrade to the Smith & Wesson retirement plan. Stay based.
I wish I had that kind of money.
We're in New York. Cecil couldn't get the Smith & Wesson retirement plan unless he got it from a sketchy black kid in the Bronx.
I mean, I got a Mossberg over there, but I just don't want to pull it with my toe, you know?
Yeah, I was going to say.
You could have firearms in New York. I thought it was
shows
illegal.
you how talented Kurt Cobain was that he could dust himself off with that.
Really talented guy.
Yeah, I was trying myself. It's really tough.
A couple dry runs.
I loaded up with like what are those fire safe bullets too to make sure I got it right.
Just to hit
no, this is too far to the right. I just injured myself. I needed to go through the brain the first try.
That click is comforting when you get it to go with your toe.
Yeah, seriously, it's like I was like, things get too bad. Boom, it's over, you know. It gets too rough, I go out. It's me tapping the table, genius.
Do y'all want to talk about the new Nick Rekieta stuff? Or are we done?
I guess you could bring it up to Cecil if you want. Cecil, are you comfortable with the news? I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I mean, now I've really kept from weighing in, but now, you know, it's to me, it's if all this is true, it's indefensible. And also even before that, you have, when you're a parent, like everything else is secondary. Your fun, your life is secondary. Like that shit, I don't give a shit. Have your orgies, do your drugs. I'm the last fucking guy that's gonna be like, you know, the preacher fucking telling you whatever. But that's just got to stop at the door. If you're doing that shit in a house with children, you've lost the fucking plot. You have gone off the rails. If you are having threesomes and orgy, whatever, and drug parties with children in the house, you've now entered white trash territory. No defense, no excuse. Do what you want. Keep it. That stops at the doorstep. You have a responsibility. There's really no defense for him. So no, I'm actually incredibly disappointed with him. I love the guy. He's never been anything but nice and helpful to me, but this has been incredibly disappointing. And really, I'm not going to defend it because I find it indefensible.
Okay.
You know, you're on the wrong side of history when Cecil has to give this.
When I'm the moral arbiter, you fucked up. You have fucked up.
It's weird because like last year, everything was fine. Not even a year ago in Houston.
Well, I'd never met him in person, so.
Listen, in Houston, I was having a hard time getting my room key because he put me on the list, and he comes down, and just by accident, I'm trying to call people. I'm like, and all of a sudden, Nick walks into the lobby in a towel, nothing underneath the towel, no shirt, a towel on acid, and I'm like, Nick, and he's like, oh, I'm like, I'm having a hard time. He's like, oh, I put it under this name, and he's like, and he got me my room key. And he walked off, and it was like that was how
maybe
that was about
maybe it wasn't what I thought then.
Yeah, he was fucked up then.
But he was the new piece.
He was fun fucked up.
I love fun fucked up. Story of my life.
My type of like 140p text.
This from the quartering. I didn't have time to censor it myself because I didn't want to give out the kid's name. But one of the children had a hair follicle test done by CPS. And it says after placed out of the home, so the kids are not in the home, the children were subject to a hair follicle drug testing. All the children except for this one tested negative. That one tested with a level over 5,000 with a cutoff of 500. So a lot of people don't know that cocaine is transferred. It can be transferred by touch, by spit, kiss. It's one of the easiest drugs to transfer. So it probably was like on a table and got on the hand somehow.
None of that shit should be in the house.
Exactly. Well, I'm 100% with you. You should go to an Airbnb and do that. You want to fuck and suck and do dope? Go to an Airbnb. You got the money.
That's it. You got the money. Go get hotels. Go do that shit elsewhere. Bring in that shit through your front door with children at home. You have lost your fucking mind. That's all.
Rumble should have gave me $1 million deal. The only one who could have ratted me out was Fluffy.
And then he comes with this video right after that leaked, and his apology, I'll say, is good. Later on in the video, he gives out too much, but the apology is fair.
They say, Nick, you need to do X, Y, and Z because of your YouTube channel and your online image. And my response is, sir, madam, I don't know if you know this, but the lowest priority in my life right now is my public image for the purposes of YouTube and Rumble. So any of you who want me to come out here and like do some weird grandiose apology or prostrate myself in front of you, let me just help you with my public image right now. Fuck you. Right in your goddamn mouth. I'm not here to worry about what you think about me. And that should be obvious to damn near anybody. And if you think it's in my character to come out and grovel before you and say, oh, I'm so sorry I let you down. I didn't let you down. I didn't pick you up. I didn't make you, and I didn't make promises to you. So if you feel let down by me, let yourself down from the stool, Robin Williams. I'm not here for you. I'm not here to own your feelings, and I'm not here to apologize to your feelings and sensibilities either. And if I did, you shouldn't respect me, because anybody who comes out like a little fucking bitch and says, I really am worried about my public image, not my family, not my liberty, not holding government accountable, none of that, but my public image, my public image. Well, you're probably a fat Canadian or maybe a skinny Canadian who can't fly to the right city. Or maybe you're a doughy Minnesotan. I don't know who you are, but I'm not here to apologize to you or for anything.
I wish every YouTuber apology went like that.
Yeah, actually, that was a good, if it wasn't backed up by a lot of shitty action, that was a great
I love Nick. That's what I hate all this. I really like Nick, but I don't know.
Well, I wish when Logan Paul apologized for the Suicide Forest, I wish he'd just been like, fuck you.
Right. It was a fucking fish on a taxi. Get over it.
I've always been a subscriber of the idea of you're fucking right, I did it. So when Reddit canceled me for being a bigot painting Gundam model kits, I had to triple down and say, you're fucking right, I did it. That's right, I believe kids should have graham crackers, not gender studies in kindergarten.
Okay, so just to contrast with this, we're also going to put up our favorite buddy Aaron, and watch him carrying out over kids that aren't his. And the SteelToe morning show.
The guy who they were swapping wives.
Yes.
Ew.
The cuck, the guy that was standing outside the door making spaghettios.
Yeah, but also didn't this guy also bang Nick's wife though?
According to him, she was in love with him.
I want to know if like they all four banged.
Well, go ask him. I'm sure he'll tell you.
They all did, but not in the same room. I heard she answered some. The other chick answered that.
See, I just don't know how you're gonna send your wife in with another man, then you get his, but y'all don't.
Can I just? What is wrong with old school cheating on your wife? Do you have to go through all these machinations and have another dude bang your wife?
Well, I think
it's fair to
social media. What? Social media ruined that because back in the day, you could cheat on your wife by saying, "I'm going out to get the milk, Virginia," and then you go nail your gumad or mistress, whichever you choose. Then you come back home, it was fine.
I'm not saying you should cheat on your wife. I'm just saying there used to be a time when men were gentlemen and they would just have a mistress.
It's really hard to be a gentleman
with their wives
in this day and age. You've seen how women are. They're posting videos of the thousands of dollars they made in their car from stripping. And you're like, if only men were a bit more chivalrous and thoughtful with their lives.
I made $4,800 today in 6 hours. All right, well, here's Aaron being a bitch, a total bitch. Check this out.
Kane at a level of over 5,000 with a cutoff of 500.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means, but the fact that there was any fucking anything in there.
The child should not be testing positive for fucking.
You know what probably fucking happened? You know what's fucking disgusting? One of the parents probably did one of these and then kissed the fucking kid on the head.
You know, honestly, I thought he was going to say there was cocaine on the fruit roll-ups.
Fucking pigs, every last cock-sucking one of you.
Now, that's a good idea.
All three of you.
Right, pause this. We're onto something here. Hit me, Cecil.
What if they couldn't find like 100 and they just used a fruit roll-up?
Yeah.
They rolled up a fruit roll-up, snorted, and then they fed it to the kid by accident.
Like if it's a fruit roll-up, but it's got the paper on the back of it. So that way you could get the cocaine up your nose without real. And they're like, it's got paper here. The kids' fruit roll-ups won't be ruined. Come in here, little baby. We got some strawberry fruit roll-ups after they finished, not thinking it would be a big deal.
And then the kids there like 10 minutes later, like, you got any more?
Fucking base.
Got any more of those roll-ups, Dad?
Got that great, baby.
Is this the face of the guy who's making like his wife wants somebody else and that's the face he makes for that, or is that why he's so pissed?
He's mad at
I haven't followed this drama that
Nick's
much.
kids. Okay, at this point, he's mad at Nick's kids being abused or having cocaine in their system.
Is he mad at that though? Or is he mad about the swinging thing?
No, I think he's mad about that more than the swinging thing, and he's mad about his ex. He's also going to go off on his ex in a minute. Like she put up just a new profile picture on her Facebook, and he's like, "This harlot putting these new sexy poses on her."
Okay,
see, that's the problem. He's looking her up. He's got to
number one.
Disengage.
I need to see sexy photos.
That's his
number
face
two
right there.
I'm pretty sure he's going to keep this going as long as possible because it's the most juice he's ever had.
This is his shtick now, and it's wearing thin. Because he's only getting like 300 viewers now, so it's nothing. But this faux outrage is just hilarious.
It just went away.
These fake Newtons are really morbid.
She was not allowed access to the parent. Oh, so the chips person went to the house, but she was allowed into the home, but she was not allowed access to the parents' bedroom.
Weird.
The GAL is in agreement that it is in the best interest of the children to remain in out-of-home placement at this time. The children are in surroundings or conditions that endanger the children's health, safety, or welfare, requiring responsibility for the fucking stream tonight, you chicken shit. You fucking chicken shit. Fucking stream.
Huh?
Yo.
Who's he mad at? What happened?
Nick. He's talking about him streaming.
If this document from Candy, Ojai County is correct, one of your fucking children's hair follicle tests.
Oh, yeah.
It says here was positive.
His eyes don't match his mouth.
Hair, brother.
It's very weird.
Said one fucking word about being a father.
These kids are up to some
fucking
weird
word about
shit.
being a man. April, you say one fucking thing about caring for those kids. April, Kayla, you say one fucking thing about me being a mom. Don't you fucking dare.
brother.
Yeah. Dig it.
I'm not saying I did right. I didn't. But I admitted it, and I left.
I love you, Miss Elizabeth. I already hit the mute on it. I'm bored of this.
Here, wait. Here's the thing.
The kids had fucking coke in their hair follicle test. God damn it! Have some fucking shame.
Why is he next to him laughing?
Oh, it's my fault, right?
Because even his buddy
your
knows
guys'
he's
life
stupid.
is all fucked up. Take some fucking responsibility for once. I'm ashamed that I was ever associated with any of you.
Yeah.
Can I see more photos?
God damn it.
Like he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh, aren't I fucking sexy? How's my harlot pose? One of the kids you say that you love, that you were supposed to take care of, had a fucking positive cocaine hair follicle test.
All right, what's this guy's name again?
Aaron from SteelToe.
All right, Aaron, I got a career path for you. Have you ever thought of joining like the WWF or E or whatever it is and becoming a manager? It's just yelling into a microphone.
Why
I think
he's
missing his calling.
You traded your wife off to another dude, and now you're screaming about it. Like,
And if she really liked him more, like it's got to burn him. Nick's getting 2 chicks at once, and you're at home, you know, watching your favorite Japanese adult videos.
He's getting 5,000 viewers a stream. You're getting 100 viewers a stream.
Nick's got millions of dollars because he got lucky off the
super chats.
He
no,
damn near
the
begs
Johnny
as much
Depp thing.
as DSP. I'm talking about. He actually has a little hat that he shakes.
Oh, let me see the hat. Let me see the hat.
Oh man, I'll have to go find one of his old streams. Hold on.
All right, fuck it then. Let's see the wife.
This is my impression of Aaron hooking up with Mrs. Rekieta. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Yeah. Thank you.
For those who don't know, this is a dead-on impression of the late great Macho Man Randy Savage.
He's
How
dead.
fucking old am I? No one knows who Macho Man is.
He's been dead since like 20 years ago.
It's been a while. It's been a little while.
Like he had a heart attack in a car and crashed. Yeah, he's Bonesaw from Spider-Man. That guy.
Bonesaw, yeah.
I don't think people know the original Spider-Man. They know like the new one.
He really did a lot of coke. Even like that's how strong Macho Man was. The dude was like 65, 70, still just banging rails and young chicks. Then when he got his life together, that's when he died. Like the second the dude like went back to a chick his own age, his high school sweetheart, he's getting himself back together. He stopped dyeing his hair. He plows into it. Well, he didn't plow into a tree. He had a heart attack, and his woman moved the steering wheel that led to him dying. So even then, if you're stroking out of the car, you might not want to do it with a woman next to you.
I would drive into a tree if I had to date a woman my own age too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you meet women in their 30s now. Every one of them is a drunk on some shape or they're recovering from something.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Did they start messing up your life?
Good luck. Like I'd notice at this point. Have fun trying to wreck my life.
For real, you wrecked my car? Oh, cool. That door didn't work anyway.
They come into my house. Everything's already broken.
Yeah, don't have anything nice. X my car and my motorcycle.
I got a little bit of Boss Man, our boy Boss Man. He was yelling at a Twitch staff member.
All right, that I might listen to. This had better be funny because I'm so tired of Boss Man Jack.
Okay, this is the setup. Regular Twitch staff member
Wait,
just comes
didn't I
into
request the dude's hot wife photos? Instead, I'm getting Boss Man Jack.
What hot wife photos you talking about?
I don't know. This dude
they were
was
just
streaming
on stream. They were just on stream.
There's no more. He didn't show. Like we can't
No,
get
it
her
was just
Facebook.
it was just a profile pic. That was it.
No, we need her Facebook photo stat. Instagram. See if she's got a hot body.
Chat. Hook it up.
God damn it, Cecil. She got a hot body or no?
Yeah, she's good. She's like a.
Let me see. Could you?
She's probably a New York 7 and
you
like
keep going, Boss Man. Me and Cecil will do this.
New York 7 and like a Minnesota 11.
All right, let me check Minnesota. Okay, yeah, I just Googled Minnesota women. I see your point. I definitely see it. Wow. Wow. You and the basketball team, ugly.
They keep that protective layer of winter fat on year round.
You know, I would have sworn you were looking at the same photo I was. They're like little baby seals. Just covered in
waiting to be
clubbed. This is what she looks like.
Is it Trey?
What?
Everybody here say no Stone Cold. Will you sing us a song?
What?
Oh.
Will you sing something funny?
What?
Sing us a song. You're the Stone Cold man.
What?
Sing us a song tonight.
What?
We're all in the mood for some whoop ass.
What?
And you've got a can of it tonight.
What?
All right.
She doesn't get how to do what? It's what?
Is this like a YouTube show or a radio show?
This went on for like almost a year, them being married. He thought this was a good idea to bring his wife that has never been on YouTube, not one time. She was a painter for a fabrication company.
Now she's pretty, but
shit looks like Boomer Media, though.
Here's what people say her flaw is. She's got a huge forehead. They call her
I knew you were going to say it.
Megamind. They call her Megamind. But
I was expecting like some sort of Instagram bikini shots through filters. Instead, I get like a very depressing video. Okay. Bose Man Jack, let's go.
I see that set. I feel like I'm going to get like 6 minutes of commercials for 1 minute of content.
Yeah, I really don't know what the fuck he was thinking. That was real bad. Now, what he's doing the Nick Rekieta thing?
Boss Man is he's just in stream. One of the Twitch staff members' name, I think Swift, comes in and makes a joke. He said, "Swift, what are you doing in here?" He said, "I'm here to fix your door." And as we all know, the door is a very sore spot with Boss Man. So here we go.
It's fucked up. It happens to me nonstop. It happens to me nonstop. They were literally rigging my fucking steak. Oh, really? You're here to fix the door? Then get the fuck on it. Hurry the fuck up. What are you doing? What are you getting paid for, bro? Hurry up and fix it. Fix it, Swifty. Hurry up. Fucking douchebag! You gonna kick me when I'm fucking just lost all my money? You fucking pussy! Go ahead and ban me. Go ahead.
Clean the floor behind you.
You're a fucking
It's
pussy
like pill
for that.
bottles on the floor.
You are a fucking pussy!
Oh, he's
Pussy
smoking crack.
bitch! You know that? You're a fucking pussy, dog! You wanna talk about fixing my door right after I lost all my money? You're a vagina! You're a vagina! The fucking Twitch staff member in the chat. Talking about he's here.
And then he apologizes.
Shut the fuck up.
This guy's about to lose
Shut the fuck
174
up,
subs.
Yeah, you should not be hired by Twitch talking like that, bro. You should not. Type of font. Never mind. Never mind. You're a fucking loser, dude. Fuck you. Saying that dumbass shit, dude. You're a fucking loser for saying that, dude. I'm just saying.
Well, that was thrilling. I had to get rid of it immediately. Oh my god! No more Boss Man. That's over. He's banned.
He smokes, and people don't know this. He really does smoke crack. I don't want to see Boss Man again until he's a chalk line in his own bedroom. Jesus Christ! Are we done with Boss Man chat?
Oh, we're done with Boss Man. Good lord, that was boring as fuck. Like his novelty is him losing money for like 5 minutes, then it wears thin because you realize the dude has tits. He lives off his family, and he constantly kicks in doors, and he doesn't have enough common sense not to blow all his money. Maybe, how about this one, little dude? You go out with a bang. Do everyone, including me, a favor. Get what 25 grand you got left, buy everything your local dealer has, and do it all. Go out like the ghoul in Fallout. Then, on top of it, fix the fucking door for your father before you go. And leave a note that says, "Daddy, I'm sorry about the door." And the world will be a better fucking place. Ugh. Let's do something positive like the Acolyte.
Oh, this is like
all right, let's talk about the old Acolyte. You start off this shit box.
Okay, no Acolyte. More TBS telling us about his dating. How is it being single?
There's a lot of fucking free time. That's
not
nice.
like, are you running around, you checking out chicks?
No, I've been working on a fucking video for the past month. I haven't been outside the house. That's the depressing life of a YouTuber.
Yeah, but on the side, like, there's no side chicks? Like, what are you doing?
Why the fuck would I have a side chick?
Because why not? Like, you can't stare at this editing all the time, for God's sakes. It drives you insane.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You got, like, money. You got some status. It's time to get out there.
I have a question for you, Sean. Now, Brittany was on a big, like, kick about men should never watch porn. Men should never.
Oh, thank you, Cecil.
She used to go crazy, and she thought that was like the worst thing a guy could do. Is, did you yourself watch porn?
No, I mean, not in the relationship.
What about now?
Not now either.
How long ago did you break up?
2 months ago, 2.5 months ago.
And you could still use your imagination to jerk off?
Yeah,
that's amazing. I need imagery that would fucking, kill a person 30 years ago just viewing it.
I'm with Cecil, man.
Kind of the
like,
issue, isn't it?
really, dude. Bro, I've dated chicks like that where they're like, you can't have porn with me. You know what the fuck I did? I became Batman. Like, I have a shelf in my closet that literally has a fake part of the wall that you push in. And I've got 3 hard drives that are 12 terabytes.
Shakespeare's head in the button.
Exactly. I got 3 fucking 12 terabyte things of pornography, dude. Like just because a chick says something doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. And like the no pornography thing was just wild. I do believe if like you're going crazy, like your whole life revolves around porn, like
there's a lot of people who are like that.
I'm realizing it's a thing now. I will admit that I was wrong thinking that porn addiction didn't exist. But as long as you're not like that, it's cool. You watch have a little wank, boom, you're back to work.
It should be a utility, like get that out of your system, get it out of the way.
It's like a battery tender.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like if you're making a big deal, if you're lighting candles and making a big ordeal for yourself.
It's a passionate night of self-love.
This should be like very utility.
Talking about his real life experiences.
That's why I love Cecil. I can relate to Cecil. He's like my spirit animal.
just get it. Don't make a big production. Just get this shit out of the way and go on with your day. That's what happens. Is guys, they're jerking off like 4 or 5 times. Just do the one.
4 or 5 times. Have you listened to some of these stories that people are talking? They're like, it's like 15, 16 times. Or they're
kind of time.
People who are on Reddit.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
It's sad we are on the same wavelength with that. Okay, so there's no porn. Would you get jealous if you talked to other chicks that were cute?
I don't really need to.
Did you talk to other chicks that were cute?
I mean, women were in the room.
But like on the side, on your phone,
Not really, no.
Wow. Why in God's why not?
Dude, it's only been like a month, and I know for a fact he's been working on that video nonstop.
I've literally only worked on that video. So I've been cleaning the shit out of my house, and I've been working on that video. That's it.
Man, I don't know how you operate. That just don't process to my brain. There's absolutely no women around. None. There's no chick like, good morning, you're handsome and gorgeous. Please let me touch you.
You know how much I could get done if I had no sex drive?
Wait, you're in the middle of nowhere. Why?
Because I rented a house here before I knew what Texas was like, and I was like, I would move here if I had lived here before.
How's it?
So I am looking for a new house.
Too hot?
Is
it too hot for you?
No, I'm staying in Texas. I just don't want to live where I live because it's like a fucking hour drive to go to anything. Like,
yeah, you got to be close to the action.
It's stupid because there's only one road, so there's tons of traffic, so it sucks.
Then you need a new Corvette.
Corvette's not going to go any faster in bumper to bumper traffic.
No. When you get it, well, it's about status symbol. You're going to be dressed like that guy from that movie, Disco Fever. What is it, Cecil? John Travolta played it.
You walk around with a Corvette, people
they're going to
go like fucking jackpot. I know.
Yeah, those are the chicks you use for quick bang bang boom. You're not making a relationship out of them.
Oh, okay.
It's time for the new age of TBS.
Bing bang boom.
Exactly.
We should have like a dating show for TBS. Get all like the single cute YouTube girls. Could do a show.
You know how many of them think that we're both.
No, but this time you don't have to like be around a bunch of stupid ass stuff. We'll get like good girls that are not just airheaded dumbasses.
Well, they're YouTubers, right?
Well, I mean, like not all.
You see what he's saying? The man doesn't want to be like. He's got the right attitude. You get a chick that isn't involved in this stupid bullshit. That's why I never dated Twitch dots, even if they tried to bone me.
That was a one-time deal.
Yep, it's one and done. Now you got to get a normal chick.
Like now you got to have everybody fucking commenting on your relationship and shit like that. Like,
exactly. He needs a private life.
You don't have to answer this, Sean, because it's a slightly personal. Who initiated the breakup?
Oh, it was extremely mutual.
Mutual. I knew you were gonna say that. I
gotta
say,
business. It's more business oriented, I would think. Dealing with both of y'all, probably. There wasn't a lot of.
I mean, there's parts of that we had to discuss, but we both wanted to break up. Like it wasn't like a one was trying to get the other back.
I've never had a mutual breakup where I was broken up over the chick leaving ever in my life. Like the second we're like, okay, it's kind of over. This is not working. Like, cool beans, whatever.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie.
I feel like
She's
you're lying.
drowning.
Like, I talked to a person who broke up with the chick, and he was wrecked over it.
Everyone has at least one.
Hypothetical.
Well, okay, I'm forgetting that like he was in love with her. Is that your first love?
Yeah.
Really? That
I'm a
explains
late
a lot. Yeah, like my first love was a long time ago. Now I kind of roam through like that Eagles song Desperado. And ironically, the Rihanna song Desperado.
Yeah, but people used to cash out before that.
All right, here's a hypothetical.
That's how they had long-term relationships.
Here's a hypothetical, Sean. She's drowning, and you have an anvil or a life preserver. What do you throw her?
A life preserver.
That's a bad question.
You gotta fix that about yourself, man. You're never
exactly.
See,
you don't want to kill your ex.
You don't want to murder her.
The correct question would have been,
by omission,
a shit ton of money and things going your way for the next 5 years, and I mean going your way so hard that even The Rock envies you, or you say Brittany Venti.
Mr. Beast is envying him, calling him up.
Or Brittany Venti drowns. Like you have to save her. Or
jeez,
you save Brittany Venti.
Is there a situation where I don't have to murder somebody?
Or you're not murdering her. It's like I can save her. It's like some cosmic being, like Star Trek. It's fucking Star Trek.
Basically, you have a button. If you press
Batman
this
still
button, you'll
killed that
get
guy,
everything
though.
you want for the next 5 years, but it will also cause her to drown.
Dude, I would let my first love drown for everything to be mine. What are you talking about? Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Suck.
You gotta die as something.
Yeah, you might as well go out. It's a cool story.
And what if it turns out she dies of something horrible, and you would have been a blessing if you had done that, and then you got to regret that?
What's worse than drowning?
You save her from the drowning, and all of a sudden she's in a car with a dude named Chad, and he swerves to save himself, and she gets crushed because it hits the passenger side.
Oh, you mean a death where you die instantly versus a death where you're
no, she's gonna go out slow. It's real painful. It went under an 18-wheeler.
Where are we?
God damn it! You don't. I'm interviewing someone. That's where we are.
See, my only worry about Sean is really for a breakup to work good, you already have to be wishing that 18-wheeler to be running over her. You're not there yet, but hopefully you'll get there.
Yeah, you're probably cleaning your house to get rid of the stuff she has. While like, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
I still wish
in the background.
You're still like, I still wish the best for this person. You got to end that horseshit.
I want to know right now, who will it be? And I'm sitting here like, we're gonna get you out there like John Travolta in a Corvette. You're like, no, bumper to bumper traffic. This is stupid. It's time to live on the edge, dude. That's the best way to get over a chick. You just start dating other chicks that are attractive, and then she comes back, because they always do if you're a good guy. And then you show them the new chick you're with. Oh, it throws them over the edge. Oh my God, it's one of the best feelings on earth. I never beat Michael Jordan in a basketball game, but that day I felt like I was the jump man. This girl is beautiful. Like, are you really with her? And I'm like, yep, want to see her in my bedroom? No, I hope she gives you all the love that I never could. She couldn't. But it was about sending a message.
Oh my God. There is no greater joy in the world than
Batman reference today.
Than turning down a girl that broke your heart at one point.
It's
nothing better. There's nothing better.
That or success.
Yeah,
like success is why they usually
turning her down.
Yeah.
No,
like riding up in your brand new vet and being like, yeah, I just don't have time anymore.
If you have a bunch of haters and you fuck them over by being more successful than them, that's always great. I love
that. That's what we're going to get you there. We're going to get you in a Mr. Beast video. I turned it down, but you can go on in my sped.
It's not me. It's you.
What am I going to do? Like, have to
I don't know what
counted 4 million or something like that.
I don't know what Beast wants, but I felt it was beneath me. I'm not saying
escape room.
It's some stupid shit for Amazon.
Probably like keep your tongue on a Ferrari until the last person.
6 hours. Let me pick a challenge that obviously someone has to win, because if nobody wins, it gets less views.
Right.
I gotta say, Sisu, one of these days we have to do something. You got like a comic book, a TV show, a cartoon, something.
We should do an advice show where people call in and we ruin their lives.
That's even better. I like it. We should do that. I'm for it. When should we do it?
See, here's how you get a dealer. Is that?
No, not
trying to get a deal, but
technically.
Not no Rumble deal. Fuck a Rumble deal.
No, I meant like a vitamin dealer.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched a couple days ago Asmongold go off about how to commit welfare fraud and shit like that. That was hilarious.
Asmongold is teaching people to do welfare
He's
fraud.
like, here's how to cheat a credit card company and how to go to the hospital for free. I've done this like a million times.
You gave him that video where he was frying a steak too, like a flank steak.
Yeah, I had no idea how dirty that guy's house was.
It's fucking
he didn't
degenerate dirty.
Like that is streamer levels of dirty.
I mean,
that's
this man literally has millions of dollars too.
I've never had a real life dirty. Like Asmongold went from probably working at Best Buy to being a streamer. There was no in between. There was no point where he went to parties, interacted with attractive women, learned how to dress. Like, look at him. If you saw this motherfucker in Seattle, you would think he was on like fentanyl looking for a handout. Meanwhile, he's one of the richest streamers in the world with a bad comb over. The fact that anyone takes any advice from this guy scares the shit out of me for the future. That's why I have put my money into the retirement plan called Smith & Wesson.
I would not eat anything from that kitchen.
Look at this. What even is this meat?
My own little.
I've never seen meat that thin before.
Me neither.
I don't remember. Okay, so anyway,
He really needs to condition his hair.
I don't think
is that soy sauce?
So then there you go.
No, it's Worcestershire.
Oh wow, what a good steak!
I think it's Peter Luger.
And so,
I am hungry.
Then after that, obviously you got to turn the bitch over, and so what
Get
you
a
do
fucking
there is you turn it
tripod,
over.
bro.
Look
You're not
at
broke.
this.
So you turn it. Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Where would he put it though?
Dog meat, man.
You can't put the tripod anywhere in that kitchen. And that pan wasn't even clean before he started cooking.
It doesn't need to be clean. It's got extra flavors.
Look at this.
I bet he cooks with corn.
I mean, yeah, that lemon, that I can't say this word, Worcestershire sauce. Like that one definitely has corn. Worcestershire. There's a South Park episode where they have a girl say it like 40 times correctly.
Man, I'm not
guy-
a millionaire, but he is.
This is like the view of a girl in a cage. About to be fed.
Yes.
You're going to learn to love me eventually.
That's usually what he does with his Twitch thought girlfriends that come over. Every time he gets a Twitch thought, it never lasts long.
Mister, I won't say anything. Just let me see my mother.
This was the last girl that didn't put the lotion on. Yeah.
It wants the minute steak. It sucks the penis.
Come on, Az.
I hate everything.
Look at this comb over, man. Come on.
I hate social media. I hate doing this.
God, what a great picture.
I'm fucking broken. This dude's rolling a dough. He can't do anything outside of sit on a camera and have supposed base takes. It's like, is this the correct opinion? I'll share it with you. And everyone's like, yes, daddy. And
Yeah,
he's like, look out at Covered in Roaches, everybody.
This guy needs a makeover.
Yeah, we'll get Queer Eye for the Straight Guy to do a show with him.
Oh my God.
Any more depressing stuff?
Just fucking done.
What else?
Well, I could tell you with 100% certainty that guy is straight.
Yeah, that's sure. I would, I almost want to know. Pink Sparkles would probably never talk about dating him because that shit just happened and ended so fast.
Someone said he makes $10,000 a day. You could live like that.
He makes more than that. He makes more than that if you count OTK.
The fuck is OTK?
That's his esports team. Whole esports team.
God, it's like these male streamers that get rich giving their
opinion on
shit
they are an
all by
asset.
esport teams.
They might not make money, but I mean
they're a tax write-off. I mean,
wait, he's a professional video game player? Is that what he does?
He plays World of Warcraft.
Like right now, he's kind of like on the whole Gamergate 2 thing, which has lost the plot in and of itself, to quote Cecil.
Didn't Gamergate 2 die?
No, it's still going. It's a rotted corpse that's being milked to death on Twitter.
I was expecting more views out of that video.
What does he make money doing? Playing video games or?
I think he plays video games sometimes.
No, just streaming. He does straight up long streams and then has a few editors cut up on his clips channel. Makes millions of views.
He just watches videos that other people make.
Yeah, he just spams the shit out, and YouTube's algorithm is like a retarded bonobo chimp.
His subreddit is his engine for content.
Wow.
Oh, so he doesn't even do. God, I got to do that. I just have AI do all my scripts or something like that.
Well, you need to start off playing World of Warcraft before Twitch
out.
pops off.
Yeah, that too.
I got to stop drinking at 6 o'clock.
Someone said it was a DSP style video. That's actually very true. Wow.
Yeah. Look at this.
Climate
Every day
change
he just has
activist.
the same.
Yeah.
I'm going to look, make sure I don't pull up anything bad, but
okay.
Battle for
Isn't
Star
there like
Wars.
a plus 18 filter on Reddit?
I've had enough already.
What the fuck is that?
This is where he gets all his ideas for videos.
This is like no work.
Yes, you've picked up on
Imagine
that.
I have to sit there researching like 16 fucking hours to find 1 minute of video.
Yeah.
And this guy looks up the top results on his Reddit page and just looks, oh, that was a cool video.
Why do you have to remind me?
You don't have to look for the video. They'll just link him the video and the timestamp of where he needs to go.
Oh, right. Yeah, because it was put in the Twitch chat.
Exactly.
And God forbid he searches.
Why the fuck doesn't YouTube have the interface where the Twitch, like you can load up someone's username and look at every message they posted in the chat? Seems like a pretty easy function to make.
Wait, load up their username and
like I've seen Twitch streamers do that where they like you can well like you you can like click on somebody's name and it pulls up like a chat box like it's a messenger.
Yeah, it right here says channel activity, and then it has all their messages from this one, from the last one, from everyone. But you got to be a moderator in order to do that. You just hit those in your chat box at the very top, three dots. Hit those. It'll say channel activity. If you right click on somebody's channel.
I see. We're doing like a YouTube tutorial stream.
Yeah, I know.
Need like a guy with an Indian accent to do that. Though.
I should probably be paying attention instead of drinking whiskey.
I'm with you there.
Let me run through a couple super chats real quick. Eponus Chaplain with the 10. YouTube won't let me be uplifting, so here's $10 in gibberish.
Thank you. And remember to send photos of my stickers on your hard hat.
SBZ's been a member for 4 months. Broken hearts are, in fact, to blame.
Yep, that's what she told me, and I wrote a song about it.
Vinny Vanho with the 10. Your Stark Jeggin goes hard. That red face mask change was subtle and clean. May your hand stay steady and the brush true, my brother in Gunpla.
Thank you, my good man. I will always attempt to inspire the children.
WMMA scene now with the 10. Cuckoldry Morning Show knew the Racket's house was a drug den, but took his kids there for months until the oldest stood up and said she didn't want to go there anymore. His act as fake as it gets. That is 100%.
That guy has the eyes of someone who's hiding something. Like his mouth is moving, but his eyes are like completely stale.
He said exactly that. Like, he'd bring his children into that environment, and he says what a disgusting environment it was. It's like, you guys are all fucking degenerates, including my friend. I'm sorry to say, I still love Nick, but you guys, there's got to be once kids get involved, the degeneracy, you got to fucking dial it back. And this guy was just as guilty of everyone else, and for him to be doing that whole act is pathetic.
Yeah,
it's like, I don't want to get caught. Let me get ahead on this. Let me just be the accuser first, as I'll be less scrutinized if I'm the one making the accusations.
Maybe he really is just getting those 300 viewers. Ain't gonna last long, and he's trying to get every second of it. God.
He was lying before it came out. For a straight month, he was saying, "No, April's here, guys. We're not getting a divorce." Whole time she's over there sucking off Nick.
That was pretty funny.
Ew.
Was. Raging Bull with the 10. You're seriously going to defend Nick for being a drug addict degen and neglecting 5 kids? No one's defending Nick.
I didn't see anybody defending him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, you should get treatment. But then I found out that the shit that happened with the kids, and like, ooh, that's bad. You might have to spend some time in jail.
It's over for him, basically. Like, this is the end. He had it all. Like, basically, Rumble was paying him millions, and he just got the itis. The second you make too much money in social media for being yourself or for practically little to no work, it starts to derange you. And that's why I stay going outside.
And that's why I stay poor. So I say,
thank you, Cecil.
I don't know. If you got a drug addiction, nothing's worse for you than a bunch of money and free time and a streamer lifestyle.
I think the money brought the drug addiction.
Yes, exactly. The money, the clout, the power. He just lost himself. Go for it, Cecil.
The real thing is they are each other's first love from college. They got married really, they've been married, since right out of college. They were kids
long time ago,
and they got money and the midlife crisis, and we didn't get to have our fun. We had 5 kids in our 20s, and now it's our time. No, it's still not your time, because those kids aren't done and out of the house. You could do your fun, and you could do it because you could afford to have people watching them, but They lost the plot, and it was a midlife crisis on steroids for two people going crazy at the same fucking time.
Man,
and,
I wish I could go out
that's
like
really
that.
what happened. It's a spiraling out of control. In my humble opinion.
Sounds right.
It
to me.
seems to be the case, because
it just,
you get
it
too
just
much,
went.
you
It's
lose
like,
it.
It went, and it coincided with him making a lot of money.
Finance your insanity. Everybody has insane fucking dreams, but they don't have enough money to do it. All of a sudden,
Yes, you're forced to live in reality until like social media just goes, you can do almost anything now.
Until
and
people are
just
renting
lose it.
$10,000 purses and spending $100 to take a picture in a private plane.
Right.
Well, that's small potatoes. I've seen
fucking
people
love that
spend
grift.
all their money on, like, look at Death Noodles. That dude had the keys to the castle too.
What? I thought he
YouTube
was
liked
poor.
him. No, Death Noodles was making bank. He was like a millionaire.
He lost it all, but
Bad decisions.
Wasn't he like a 50,000 sub channel or something like that?
500K, but like his channel would get millions of views on each video. He was like getting what, 50 million views a month or something?
How?
Yeah, he was running about 30 million because he would push them from. He had a huge Twitter presence, and he would push them from Twitter to his YouTube channel, and would get like, I'm telling you, man, I'm not even lying, like 5 to 1 million views for every video every day. And would do an
was
average
he hacking
of 30.
the algorithm?
It was bigger than Drama Alert.
Because he did that shit with like the comedy show. It's super cringe. There's no way that guy has enough talent to make a successful YouTube channel.
Dude, he was just basically doing videos on like Discovery, like Big Ed, 90 Day Fiance, shit chicks are interested in. Like Death Noodles.
Okay.
He played a character too. Like he had a different voice and stuff. And then
because he does the character. Is he straight?
He quit that a long time ago, bro. I kind of regret not pulling Death Noodles aside and saying to him, like, what the fuck are you thinking? Put back on the cat girl ears, you fool. You think I like being this little avatar, you dumbass? Like, bro, this is the act. It's time to entertain. He had to be himself. He had to tell comedy. He had to be a comedian. Listen, I understand. Lord knows. I want to be the first turn of Thunderbolt on a fucking super bike, breaking it down to 60 miles per hour, going into the turn and being world champion. But it's not coming. So daddy has to be It's a Gundam. I'd like to do music, but I have to do It's a fucking Gundam. He took his cash and bought a comedy club and let homeless people tell bad jokes till he pissed away all his money on that and Blow. Blow is always in the mix.
Oh, because he's a drug addict, yeah. That makes sense.
And he's been MIA for 3 months now.
Gundam, do you watch Sopranos?
No.
But you live in New York.
Okay. You were doing a little bit of a Philly Leotardo. I compromised.
What?
Yeah,
he goes, I wanted to fuck a woman. I came into a napkin instead. I compromised. I compromised because he was in prison. I compromised.
I wanted a nice steak. What I got was
a grilled cheese on the
radiator. So I compromised.
I'd never had problems with the Italians or the mafia. So that explains a lot. Oh, God. This is a compromise. I do the show or I jump out the window head first. We'll do the show with Cecil.
I want to do F1.
The Sopranos
I want to do F1 racing.
In high school.
Instead, I'm talking to Cecil.
I love the Sopranos.
MotoGP for me.
Shit.
Cars are too boring.
Yeah, they had that one scene in season 6 everybody talks about, but you can't say on YouTube.
What scene?
It's probably to beat up a gay dude or something.
Possibly.
Uh,
I know. Never seen it, but I already know.
Vito?
It's the I'll put it in private chat in a second.
By the way, chat, go ahead and hit the like button for us because we're only at 2,000. We're only at 4,000 people here, so hit that like button and share the stream.
If I don't get a like, there'll be no bubbles blown.
Oh, and shout out Alyssa Clips, by the way. You have 100% full authority to clip as much as you want.
Yeah, I don't care. Do what you feel.
Can I ask a favor since there's 4,000 people watching? Can 2,000 of you just go sub my channel? You don't have to stay sub. You can unsub. You can unsub in 5 hours. I just want to break what YouTube's been doing to me forever. They will not let me hit 20.
Put your channel link in the private chat, and we'll put it in the. We'll pin it on the top of the chat.
Just do a mass sub to it and just break what they've been doing to me for years. So
see, so like.
And you can unsub. You can unsub. I don't mind. I won't. My feelings won't get hurt. I just want to fuck them just once.
There,
that's button. Like me trying to get to 1 million. Cecil, I understand. It's like I see the system in place is trying to deny me what is rightfully mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I fucking did the home run thing where it's like I'm gonna hit a homer like 2 years ago. Said I'm gonna hit $1 million by the end of the year, and no, fuck that one up.
Well, you fucked up because you were saying shit that was common sense. It wasn't politically correct. That's where you fucked up.
If you hit the optics game correctly, then you can say a lot of shit, but it's really hard to do comedy if you're have to have all these fucking limitations on you.
Yep.
Here's another one from Sean.
Hi, sorry to bother you. Are you single? Yes. Okay, I will take the chat. Thank you.
The hell's this? What? Play it again. I completely missed the Cecil's link.
Hi, sorry to bother you. Are you single? Yes. Okay, I will take the chat. Thank you.
Ah. That's funny. Is that real?
Got him.
I want to pretend it's real. There's so much fucking fake shit on the internet. The internet's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Everything's real if it's on the internet.
Like anytime you see like, oh, men should make $80 million a year, like all those clips are fake.
I wanted to go ahead and do the NYU Gatlin video.
Oh god, that one's depressing. So many people are going to end their lives after they watch that.
We have people saying this
it's very funny.
Magic Man.
Do what?
No, people are saying they sub to Cecil. God damn.
All right. All right. I put it in the private chat.
Oh, now I have to do something.
Let's break
top
it.
of the chat.
Just for 1 minute, I want to hit 20. You guys can unsub. I understand. You know who I am.
20? You're not going to get that many out of these people. You had 17.8. I know my audience.
Come on, come on. Please.
I've been trying to hit like 1 million for
All right, how about can I get 20 subs?
20 is within range, I think, for you, my dude.
All right, okay. I'll take it.
He's got 18 left then.
I think we can get there. We can get there, chat.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. It's a chat.
It's in chat. Yep, there it goes.
I dared to dream.
You got to pin it to chat. You got to
I already
pin
did
it.
that.
Okay, there you go. Cool.
Let's see live Cecil count.
True counts.
Can you still do that?
It's going down.
I think we went up 100.
No, yeah, you went up 100.
All right. I wanted 20,000.
200.
I got 16. I compromised.
18,000.
Oh
my God.
Gundam says his audience can't do it, but they're defying their lord.
The life hack.
I'm putting my channel
you guys
up
are too
there.
weak.
If we're doing all that kind of shit. Where is Cecil? Here we go.
Cecil's very precocious. That's why it's working for him.
Well, I couldn't do my channel for years. I was always a guest. That's why everybody knows who I am, but I don't have a big channel. I was always a guest because during my 3 fucking year divorce, she would go
Tell
to
me
the
about
judge.
it, Cecil.
She would go to the judge and say he made a racist joke. He made a. She always monitored my channel and would go to
pretty gay.
And so I would just, I pretty much didn't do anything for years. Wow. All right.
She made the 3-year divorce because she couldn't.
So I was just always like a constant guest on everybody else's shows. So, and their channels blew up into the hundreds of thousands while I stayed. Sorry.
Cecil, honest to God, I don't think you would have made 200,000. Like when a person like me, because I think I'm slightly psychotic. So like I look at you and I'm like, Cecil's one of the greatest humans to ever walk the earth. This isn't a normal human thought. Most normal people probably see it. They're like, this guy's off his fucking rocker. Some crazy old man talking about hookers. I don't need this. Where's the next Mr. Beast video?
These thumbnails are very not YouTube approved.
Let me see.
Look at those numbers flying.
Yeah.
See, if you want to get a lot of subscribers and views, you just have to be a giant pussy and censor yourself constantly.
Maybe I should like have Cecil do the Mr. Beast thing instead of me, and you could say you're me.
There you go.
What do I got to do?
I don't know what Mr. Beast fucking wants. This will be something that's bullshit. Maybe you'll win the $5 million that I was marketing.
Oh, I'm gonna get stung by 1,000 bees, and then I'll.
Yeah, you could take it.
And then I'll be your stand-in.
This is our new AI chat summary for Auto-generated. Quality may vary. Viewers are discussing the benefits and drawbacks of watching porn, particularly as a sleep aid. Some believe it can relieve stress and provide post-nut clarity, while others argue that it may be addictive and lead to health issues.
Well,
I can't believe the ad bot said post-nut clarity.
That's a good with Gundam's face right next to it. It's almost like a warning.
Yeah, may as well like make that a Twitter post for me.
Oh God, I love the AI now. I love the Black George Washington.
Oh my God!
Oh, they yanked that.
I got there a second too late.
18-2. You're doing it, Cecil.
AI has been so fun because everybody's like, it's gonna take over the world, and then you see it do stupid shit like that, and it's just hilarious.
Well, that's because woke people are in charge.
What's like a sign that you've watching too much porn? Like, I think if you can recognize a woman by just her vagina, and you know who the porn star is, you're watching too much porn.
Unless you only watch her specifically.
But also if you have a porn star that you watch only specifically, you're watching too much porn because now you have like a weird relationship with this person. If you have a file full of that person,
like if you spent,
there was one time I was looking at porn, right, and I immediately realized the girl in the video was like, because there was a thumbnail of this chick's face, because I prefer looking at chicks doing chicks because that's who I am, and I'm not going to lie to you, that's who I am, and you can accept it or fuck yourself. Anyway. The face of the chick was a girl who's on Twitch. She's a Twitch streamer. And it's not AI. I think she's the one that lost a baby at the Twitch con because she jumped in a pile of squares and landed on her ass or something.
Yeah, broke her ass bone.
Yeah, that chick's a porn star. Oops. I don't think I was supposed to say that.
Her?
You can say
not
that
the
word.
No,
chick.
not her. Definitely not her.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's 2024. Anything can happen.
This is the video of NYU Gallatin School. These people get to pick their own major, and they got some pretty fucked up ones.
They're going to have so many psychological problems in about 5 years.
This cost $100,000, by the way, too.
Oh my God.
My name is Jacob, and my concentration is environmental science and sustainable business.
Hi, my name is Lex, and my concentration is the performance of self.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle. My concentration is creative direction, production, and narrative through the arts. Performance and written word.
Hi, my name is Karina Gomez, and my concentration is in journalism and Latin American studies with an emphasis in human rights.
Hi, I'm Cecil, and all of these people's concentration should be in a camp in Poland.
Uh-oh, we're fucked.
Oh, shit, sorry.
That's definitely one they'll pick up.
No, permission not granted.
That's why you can't get any higher, Cease.
Collective memory and political violence.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Lee, and I studied the sociology of environmental communication.
Hi, my name is Reed, and I study music business and gender studies.
Hi, my name is Dominique, and I studied care politics with a minor in disability studies.
My name is Elliot.
Politics.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
All this says broke. It says I have no money.
Right, and my concentration is art as a social mechanism.
Hi, I'm Georgia, and my concentration is dramatic writing and theatrical adaptation.
My name is Noah Loyacano, and my concentration is equilibrium or negotiated paradox.
Literally nothing benefiting mankind.
These people better have rich parents. Like these people must have parents who are multimillionaires, or they're the dumbest people on the planet.
These are just. It's so funny that these people are like. I hope there's a civil war. It's like you are completely useless. You couldn't fix a car. You couldn't swing a hammer. You couldn't. These are completely useless, replaceable, disposable human beings.
What do you mean equilibrium and negotiated paradox isn't useful on the battlefield, Cecil? Is that what you're saying?
My concentration is
equal. A lot of time on Reddit caring about Palestine.
Personally, I'm waiting for the Battle of Dave and Buster's during the Civil War.
Many tickets were burned that day.
Holy
shit.
Hi, my name is
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would. I know what your concentration is. Ice cream.
Bury my heart at Buffalo Wild Wings.
My concentration is on ice cream.
She's got the name of a student loan company. That's ironic.
Remember the Starbucks.
Sophie Lopez, and my concentration is titled Queering and Decolonizing Theater Practice.
What?
I need to meet these people and find out how the hell they got that title. They must
what job are you qualified for?
That's why Star Wars sucks.
There's no way. Is there like a class in this? Decolonizing
they all graduated, man.
Do you write that on your Starbucks application?
Do you get 3 units for that, or is that like a quarter semester?
You guys are sitting here laughing
This
at
is a
them.
whole school. Like they actually have to do like a few semesters. From what I gathered, they
NYU.
go in and they make up
Yeah,
their.
dude.
NYU ain't cheap.
Yeah, I know this is
That's how the restaurants around there
$100,000,
are
bro.
expensive.
Hi, my name is Maya, and my concentration is journalism, post-colonial studies, and psychoanalysis.
Hi, I'm Eloise. I'm graduating with a concentration in philosophy of science and theater.
My name is Amina, and my concentration is titled The Criminal Mind, which is surrounded on criminology and applied psychology.
Hi, my name is Juliana. My concentration.
Yeah, see, this one, there was another one where they were going crazy. Hold on, let me try to find that.
Oh,
They were
God,
the,
more of this.
The really woke girls.
Decolonizing theater.
Yeah, decolonizing theater.
Everybody's sitting here making fun of it and wondering why the fuck Star Wars has been shit for years. These people
There you
apparently
go.
getting work.
These are the people they hire straight out of whatever.
Someone wrote, go back to L.A. No, that's New York City for you, dude. New York City is not that far from L.A. in my opinion now.
Somebody wrote, "Where are the men?" I would bet.
Well, there was a couple
like
gay
2 or 3
dudes.
men.
Yeah, they're just
Nationwide, it's 65-35 female to male in college. I would bet at that school it's higher. It's probably 70-30. Men are just guys are going into school and being like, oh, so I was in a math class and they told me like white men are the blame for every problem on you know what? Why am I paying for this? I'm out. Like everybody's just checking the fuck out.
What if they had like a normal like mechanic in there? He was like, my name's Bill, and I studied Chevrolet engines.
So Cecil has a point that most men are just opting out of colleges because the curriculum is very gynocentric, I believe the term
If I
is.
went to school and that was one of my classes, I would sue the school for my money back.
And you would lose because you'd be a bigot.
That's true.
Like most men are now taking a trade, or they're just getting normal jobs. Like you start out as a garbage man, you're making $100K a year.
You can
While
get
these
a trade in
women,
like what 6 months to a year and be making shitloads of money compared to what you get
don't
in
even
college?
need that. You can get a CDL license and start hauling like chemicals. I'm thinking about it. It starts you $80K to $100K a year.
Holy fuck!
Like these guys are opting out. They're getting their money together, trying to buy a house, trying to just get shit together. And these women on average are in debt and willing to vote for a weekend at Bernie's because he says he's going to wipe it all.
Also, these guys are not, they've also opted out of the American dream of a wife and kids. Because they did guys are analytical. They do the math.
No
fault
like, divorce.
In order for me to live like my father, I have to make $500,000 a year. Meanwhile, my father was a fireman and had 5 kids, and we had a house and a stay-at-home wife and 2 cars and vacations on a fireman's salary. But now you need to have $500,000 to afford what he had.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, I'm never going to get there, so I'm not even going to bother. If I can't do at least as well as that, I'm not even going to bother playing the game. And that's what a lot of people are doing. They're just
that's why most of these media companies are going after women, because women are the biggest spending block. Women are more likely to go broke just for the fuck of it. I don't think they think about it. From my personal experience, you can get Gundam a chubby chaser when hell freezes over, Neo. From my personal experience, most of the women I've dealt with in my life that I've dated, including the family members I've dealt with, they don't like pay attention to shit. Like before you know it, one day you go see your mother and she's like, oh, your sister just got sprung a $22,000 loan debt we all forgot. I'm like, how the fuck do you forget a $22,000 debt? Why is anyone telling me? Or like, you know, your girlfriend, your ex is sitting there telling you like, oh, ex now, I'm going to start a business. And it's like, what are you doing? I'm selling candles on Etsy. It's not a business. Like what the fuck?
Jewelry.
Yes. She's like baby
how hard
girl.
of a worker is she? We worked with a candle company, and that was a fuckload of work to make that business make any money.
It was in her own place.
No,
industrial shit, my man. What are you thinking? Good Lord. We got to take you out to meet some more chicks so you can see how wild it is out there. Like the more attractive a woman is, she can like get away with being crazy.
I'm gonna make some Christian friends and not deal with this bullshit.
Good luck with that. I'm just noticing Christian marriages ended too. But the point being, like, they don't plan ahead. I sit there, go to my ex, like I'm working on an IRA. I'm planning for my future. I'm not planning for my future. That's lame. I'm going to spend my money now. I like to travel. We're going to Ibiza. And it's like, you're going to get old one day. You're not going to be cute forever. I know you think you are, but you're already fading, my little sugar plum.
Well, you get some laser treatments. It'll take 5 years off of your aging.
No, it will not.
No, trust me, it works. It's only $1,000 of treatment.
Dude, I have been around these girls. They turn 30 and they start getting Botox. They start getting lasers.
Yeah.
The only thing I've seen work is on Instagram, where it's like this dude in Turkey or something. He like takes people's skin and he pulls it back and it makes them look young again. It's fucking crazy.
Where's that guy?
I don't know, but I have to find his information for myself when the day comes.
I only go outside for 8 minutes every day because I don't want to age.
Do you use an umbrella?
The only thing that works on the only laser that works on keeping women attractive is if you point a laser into your boyfriend's eye.
Or you could do the Leonardo DiCaprio. It hits 25. It's past expiration.
Once the YouTube thing makes you psychotic about that, because once you realize you could treat it better if you look younger, everything goes out the window.
But how long can you maintain that? Like, not every chick I knew that was running around spending money on surgery could cover it. Because the one girl I did know that could cover it had a rich father. And I used to sit there and go, like, how do you make like $80,000, $90,000 a year? You don't have $200 in your fucking bank account.
Well, you
I don't know.
Shit happens.
My dad, he takes care of my emails. I'm just like, fuck my life. The shit you go through just to possibly get your dick touched. It just is demoralizing, really, dude.
Look, when these are the girls that are out here, like.
Well, this is modern chicks. Like, I'm talking back to the less retarded times, like 2018.
We're still fishing in 2024, though, and this is what you get.
Hi, my name's Nikki. I'm studying Latin American women and visual culture.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm studying the unseen body and creative spaces, erasure and exposure of the queer.
Oh, God, why can't you have fucking free speech on YouTube?
What is this study? Creative spaces of erasure and exposure of queer.
She sounds like she's perfect for Blizzard's DEI.
Hey, I'm Nina, and I studied the arts, education, and social justice.
Yeah!
I watched the YouTube video and got the same fucking education.
No shit.
I watched 3 BuzzFeed videos, and there I saved $100,000.
Decolonial intimacies, indigenous politics.
Someone's got to interview these people and ask them about their curriculum.
And
I got to know what's in these fucking
that
classes.
If your major is 2 sentences, you wasted your fucking money.
It should be like 1 word.
I know.
Like
engineering.
Yeah! Psychology is now an honorable degree. It's not that degree everybody gets because they don't know what they want.
Look at this. I studied remembering or forgetting.
Navigating international conflict through collective memory.
Yeah! Look at this.
I'm fine. I studied monstrosity, the subaltern praxis.
Nobody's like, why the fuck are there so many subjects in this school?
Even they're laughing at their friggin'. She's laughing.
Oh, she knows. She knows she got fucked.
She created the study. Did you see what she said?
Yeah,
I
created it.
What?
That's nonsense words.
Hi, my parents spent $100,000 to make me insufferable.
You know, statistically, black women control. Black women have 2/3 of all college debt, and we're looking at why.
Really?
Yes.
What job are you qualified? You are only qualified for minimum wage jobs with this.
Minimum wage.
This is meaningless.
There was a chatter who said, my concentration is alcoholism. Alcoholism would make you more money because you wouldn't be $100,000 in debt.
Can at least review booze on YouTube.
All of them have a minor in Ronald McDonald.
You think that's just funny. Last time I went out for fast food, my order was wrong.
For $17.95.
Yeah, like you paying $20 for the wrong shit. How the hell you fuck up just like a chicken wrap with a piece of lettuce and a tomato? It's not rocket science. It's 3 steps. Lettuce, chicken, tomato.
Arts as ritual therapy and pathway to
decolonize the chicken.
I'm studying living artfully, art as ritual therapy and pathway to decoloniality.
Decoloniality. I never heard that word.
Because it's new.
Naomi was smart enough to not say her fucking last name.
And all you hear is women.
Look at phenomenal approaches to black womanhood, specifically how bondage affects psychological and sexual.
I need to meet the people who are getting them to take these fucking majors. That guy's got to be like the best grifter. It's like you get to
you think someone's
your
making women do this? You
no,
sweet summer child.
It's like the people who do like the alpha male camps.
Where
they like hug each other and do trust falls,
dude.
I'm telling you right now that what is What is Andrew Tate's thing called? Hustlers University.
I forgot he did that.
Hustlers University. Is it called Hustlers University?
Yes.
Yes.
Hustlers
like
University is a more prestigious degree.
They would probably hire you with that degree over this shit right here.
Well, it's working out for Sneeko. He gets punched in the face wherever he goes.
There you go.
Players or something like.
And my concentration is the radical disruption
That's
for
some
survival, development in sub-Saharan Africa, through social anthropology.
How dare you bring up LeBron James High School knowing it had the lowest test scores of the country? You're banned, David.
She had the most normal one, just like textiles and American and environmental justice. Like that.
What the fuck is environmental justice?
And why would you back that up with textiles?
Someone murdered this tree.
Textiles is like fashion, though. She might have a job.
Due to environmental justice, I can't have Brazilian rosewood in the fingerboard of my Gibson Les Paul. Suck my dick. Fuck climate change.
Yeah!
You couldn't even hear that.
Why'd they leave her in there? They just cut her out.
I noticed a trend.
I study on women, fugitive family, relationships, and identity. The transformative black woman.
Get this out of my. I'm done.
You're a pleasure to be
I'm
around.
done too.
What a
I'm
pleasure.
totally done.
You subject me to too much bullshit.
I'm gonna hear a lot of clapping in between words.
That's why black men keep running after white women.
Yes.
That's why black men are getting on a plane to meet people. They're like,
Yeah, you're right. The black dudes are literally going to like Thailand and what's the other one? Vietnam to pick up women now because black chicks in the community are this wild.
You
and
want to
out
get yelled at all the time. You want to hear that in your. Oh my god.
Yes.
You know what? Being alone's not bad. It's not that bad.
You know, the only option is to basically find yourself a woman that had a father in her life and she actually likes her father if you want to have a successful relationship.
Hasn't that always been true?
Well, you know, I'm just reaffirming for the children.
I have a good girlfriend now.
I know it only took Cecil like his entire life.
And she's exactly half my age.
See, Cecil's got
almost to
spice.
the day. Almost to the day.
Almost to the day. He's winning. I can't be mad at Cecil.
I'm
like
actually I'm 26 and 5 days. 26 years and 5 days older than her.
Basically, Cecil's Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I've crossed oceans of time to meet
to
her.
find you. And she's like, "Oh my God, Cecil." He's
So
like, "Have
romantic.
you ever dated a man that lost everything?" And now
Hey.
it's his senior
You ever date an old poor guy before?
Have you ever tried living on the edge, baby? You know, I was
twin mattress.
I was used to fucking around with guys my age that had nothing going on, but you take it to a new level. And then you're like, hold on, Gundam's messaged me. I gotta go.
Let me knock out a few of these super chats real quick. Snoopy
You're not
Diz
supposed
with
to
the
unsub
10.
from Cecil yet. How dare you? Unless you're unsubbing from me. Then once again, how dare you again?
I'm not 70. I'm 52.
Sounds like they went to Southampton Institute of Technology. Shit. From the movie Accepted. They are shitheads.
Ooh, what?
I got that reference.
Yeah, that was from that movie Accepted.
It's like the college is the friends you made along the way kind of shit.
Human Being with the dub. All of them had a minor in Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, there was no hottie there.
Cuban with another 20. Hi, I'm Cuban Being, and my concentration is actually working for a living.
God bless you, Cuban.
Appreciate it. Uzi Patrol with the 10. Gundam, thou shalt not bubble thyself, for you must live long enough to see your favorite Twitchettes hit the wall like a Hayabusa in an alley.
Here's the thing about hitting the wall. It only affects certain women. And if they're rich, does it really matter? If they hit the wall, they have everything.
Did you
And I
see
have
that picture of Jennifer Lopez's ass the other day? She's 54.
Bring it over here. Let's see it, Cecil. I know
Wow.
Jennifer Lopez is hitting the wall, but she's rich, so it don't matter.
She's got masons working on that wall 24/7. There's scaffolding in her house.
She's going to be in like the 9-figure territory at this point. Maybe 10. Unless she's really bad with money.
She's bad with men. That's for sure.
Well,
She
she's
got
not-
Ben Affleck back and made him leave. These women make me scared for the draft. As a woman in the military, I don't want to share a ship with these people. Well, you should be scared because the Democrats are pushing for women to serve in the military. It's just passed. So if we do go to war, there's a shot you're seeing a draft, even as a woman. which, you know, I hate to say it, but I would like to see some of these TikTok girls on a boat running the beach like Normandy.
What are the draft ages?
18 to 26. But
oh, thank fucking God.
Let's face it, most of these kids can't do 20 push-ups, so they'll be coming for you next. Don't even think you're fucking free, Mr. I'm working out. They're going to take one look at you and be like, this guy can carry his own body weight and gear. You're in. And you're like,
Well,
I'm sorry.
About that. That's why you live in Texas and not a place like California and New York where you can actually defend yourself.
Oh, so you're going to go out the hard way. I respect it.
Solak with the Canadian 50. How did Trump not make money with all those fake degree women getting? P.S. Get the heck out of New York, son.
I know. It's getting close. I hear like interest rates are dropping soon.
Maybe.
Listen, I need something to believe in. There's so little for me in this world.
Story Guy with the 10. Definitely a top tier episode. Thanks, TBYS and Cecil, for coming in on today. Been cracking up at my cubicle. I can't wait for that paycheck tomorrow. Got to get that Gundam merch.
You got to get those stickers. Don't wear the shirt to your job. Don't put the stickers anywhere at your job. We can't risk you losing your job. Let's get on with the Lopez. That's actually incredible.
54.
Yeah, she's definitely getting work on her ass. No doubt, because
Puerto Ricans explode at by 32. They look like refrigerator boxes.
He's not lying. You get
is
yourself a Latin girl and you have kids of hers, she's getting big.
If you grew up in New York, you see Puerto Ricans are banging, and all of a sudden they hit about 30 and they just turn into this shapeless.
That's why I like Cecil.
And yeah, she has got a construction crew working on this shit day and night to keep this
Cecil
apart.
Pull up her face to show like the lines and shit in it. She needs to be putting some of that money into the face.
Who cares?
So you gotta find that one guy.
Over her, I'd learn to walk on my hands.
Listen, I think somebody cares because Ben Affleck dipped out. And he was in the Justice League movies, which means he can take a lot of shit.
Man, he's important.
Thank you, Alf. Alpha sees I subscribed because you said do it. Thank you. You're one of the 2, 3, or possibly 400 that has moved Cecil that step closer to 20K. Brazilian butt lift.
Boy with a dream.
The Brazilian butt lift, I know. I've talked to women who want to get it, but I hear it's very dangerous.
If people like die during that.
Yeah. A lot of black women
get like
die
3 of
doing
them. Well, because they go to some random country in like Guatemala or some shit to get like
it's Mexico.
It was like, why the fuck would you get cheap surgery if it's risking your life?
Because that's
insane.
That's hood shit. The Airbnb girl, that was in America.
That was crazy.
It's like you're gonna do people realize that they use fentanyl to put people under and that can kill you if your anesthesiologist sucks?
That fentanyl
people have
everywhere.
Anybody have any idea how dangerous surgery is? Like if you're and by the way, there are quite a number of doctors that are addicts because they get free access to medication a lot of times.
Oh yeah,
and, they have put that shit under fucking lockdown in hospitals now. But like you could very well be getting an anesthesiologist who's trimming shit off the top and doing shit right before he does surgery.
Nice.
Fentanyl's
like corn; it's in everything.
They have the anesthesiologists have the highest rate of drug addiction. Yeah, that's true.
What a coincidence.
But you know the story with ketamine, what used to be part of a regular part of everybody's cocktail, and when you were being put up for surgery, and all of those stories where people like met Jesus and saw the light, all those near, I floated over the table. They started to do the math, and they were like, anybody with ketamine in that cocktail, they all had those experiences. So they stopped. Adults don't get ketamine anymore, but babies still do.
You mean my hippie book is wrong?
What?
My hippie book is wrong, where they had a near-death experience and the
one thing
DMT tripping.
All
There's
right.
Joe Roganing out.
You know, the only time I ever heard about ketamine was used for drugs. I did not know it was an anesthesia.
I loved ketamine. That was my drug.
See, 100 in like a second.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Ketamine was my favorite.
He fucking diamond hands that shit.
I loved it. So good.
Cecil goes, I did ketamine. He lost 100 subscribers.
I haven't done
it. We're so back right now.
I haven't done it in decades, but my God, back in the day, that was my
Tell us about it. That's bad music.
I was in Spearmint Rhino in Vegas, right? And I did a huge bump, and I went into a K-hole for like 45 minutes. And that during that time period, I was on another planet. I had a wife and children and a whole life, like an entire lifetime. And then and my friends, I was with these girls, and they put like glasses on me so I wouldn't get thrown out of the club. So I'm like in a leather chair, like, and I finally come to in my own body. And I remember the first question I asked was like, "Where am I?" And she's like, "We're in Vegas." And I said, and she goes, "With all seriousness, you said on Earth."
What are you playing an effects for? That's not needed. Cecil literally had like the storyline from Superman, the man that had everything, where like Mog or something puts this plant on him and puts him on another planet where he's got kids and a family. That would be depressing. Like you probably came back. You're like, where's my son? Where's my little ball of joy? Like, Cesar, we don't have enough money for the booth.
I had money back then. I had a successful business, and
I know they didn't have money. That's why they need you to wake the fuck up.
Wake him up. I think he's dead. Don't let him swallow his tongue.
Run his pockets if he's fucking dead, Carol.
Austin Carwell with the 10. What's up with YouTube unsubscribing and turning off notifications? Do we actually know what causes that?
Oh yeah, it's a prog with purple hair probably that works at YouTube and thinks that I'm very problematic.
I found this clip of J-Lo from Anaconda, and I only play it because this is like a running joke. It's when John Voight is like looking at her, like leering, and I'm like, he's really not playing it cool. And then my girlfriend now is like, this is pretty much how you were looking at me when we met. So,
all right, let's see it.
I was like, I was really, subtle. Guys, take notes. This is how you look at a girl if you want to be subtle about it.
That's how you get them. This shit is old.
Damn.
I love that.
Weird.
I forgot she was in that
like,
movie.
Chill, dude. Play it fucking cool.
Oh, Jennifer Lopez is looking tired if you click Jennifer Lopez 2024.
Let me take a look at her face. Who cares about
seasons of American Idol?
You got to look at her face. I'm just saying, she's got all that work in her ass. She should have put a little in her face.
Like I said, she just needs to learn how to walk on her hands.
Well, that's not happening. If she could do that, she could have kept Ben Affleck. Like, she's a pain in the ass. Like the photo of Ben Affleck putting her in the car. No, it was a video. He's putting her in the car and he slams it and he looks like he wants to die so bad. I immediately got flashes of that being.
I saw that. Yeah, he just.
When he dropped all the Starbucks or something.
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
Dead inside, but I saw her in the 90s, like up close. I met her on South Beach, and she was, ponytail, t-shirt. She wasn't done up. You would walk right past her.
But there's no doubt. That's most.
She's not. You would walk straight past her. She's attractive, but not like. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's rare you see a woman that makes you stop these days. But then again, the more you deal with bullshit while dating, the less interested you are, even if a chick's attractive. I've gotten to that point. They go, oh, she's hot. I'm like, she's interested in me? No, I don't give a fuck. Get out of here. Oh, thank you, Uzi Patrol.
That is a good idea, though. Taking that, yeah. Ross Pendragon with the 10. I'm on to that Gundam. My black dad got lucky with a Japanese mom. Unfortunately for me, Johnny Somali ruined my already low chances at finding love in Nippu.
Yeah, it's over for you, my good man. Unless you want to bleach yourself like Beyonce, that could work.
Is that a typo for Japan?
No, it's not a typo. Look at Ben Affleck.
No, I mean Nippu. That's
all right. I got it now. Nippon, that's correct.
Yeah.
That being said, think before you sleep. Were you like this with Brittany Venti ever?
He just slammed on.
Oh, sorry. Can you replay it? I was looking away.
Look at how happy he is.
Holy fuck. He's like the smoking meme. What relationship was he in?
There's Jennifer Lopez next to him.
Right there.
She looks old as fuck right there.
At some point, you're just like, you know what?
Holy
This
fuck.
ain't worth it. This ain't worth
What
it.
happened before that?
She probably was in his. No, they're arguing
car
right
door
here.
like that
I've seen this,
before.
but I forgot about it.
She just argued with the waiter about corn in her food for a half hour.
Yes. And Ben's just like the corn thing again. Yeah, no, I can't have nickel anywhere near me, Ben.
Get in the fucking car, Jennifer.
The corn thing wasn't a big deal. Like
I'm
after,
kidding
like, the
with
first
you, man. I'm
episode,
Making
yeah.
a joke, my good man.
I'm joking around what you're showing. I know it wasn't a big deal for you. I know.
Like it's a big deal at first. So you have to sit there and learn what's in everything, but like it you don't even notice it after a while.
It'd be a big deal for me. I'm very selfish. I'm shallow.
You're right. She doesn't look good. Here, share that.
Pull it up. Wait, that's
Austin
not J-Lo, is it?
Carwell with the
No,
10.
That's a different lady.
No, I know.
Whoa. Austin Carwell with the 10 just joined the Marines just for the world to go down the shitter. At least I'm going to get my certifications in networking.
Godspeed. Don't worry. Your sacrifices will make sure that Dylan Mulvaney makes $1 million a year. I would salute you, but my hands aren't working.
Is that guy still making money?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he was getting a little bit canceled, but like he said in his little meme, he's booked out for 2 years.
Did he have to like make a pact with the devil to get all that? Like,
wouldn't surprise me.
How do you just get that?
Yeah,
off
and
Joe
by
Biden.
packed with, he sucked the devil's dick.
And it was very red and inflamed.
All right, this is the real picture of J-Lo recent.
Devil had to tell him to get off the dick.
Oh my God, she's worse than I thought.
She just didn't wash her hair that day.
No, it's not the hair, the face.
She looks like, if you look her up on Google, it looks like she's doing like a lot of pictures to avoid smiling to not get wrinkles.
Oh, yes. One of my exes call it resting bitch face.
Mm-hmm.
See, you know,
A lot of the
imagine
TikTok
you're
girls
dealing
talk
with
about that
this.
RBF.
You're dealing with this. She's yelling at you. She's talking about her cornology for the 1 trillionth time.
I told
Your
you I had
Zack
no
Snyder
corn.
movie didn't work out. You're just hanging in there. And he totally, like, Ben Affleck actually ditched a hot chick on some dating app. Or did she, like, no, she blocked him because she thought he was fake. Did she share a video of him like, Stacy, why would you block me? It's really me, Ben Affleck. It's actually a dating app for women to hook up with celebrities. I wish I remember what the fuck the name of it was. Because I'm going to get on it.
Of all those scams that go on. Where it's like, I'm Johnny Depp. And it's like, he really was
Don't
Johnny
worry.
Depp.
We're going to get on it.
He wanted a 75-year-old woman.
You and me think before you sleep. We're going to be on that app. Picking up chicks. They're like, oh my God, it's the real think before you sleep.
Right.
I don't know. I've heard like there's the
That's it.
YouTuber was talking about it. They said they weren't famous enough to be on the app.
What? Who was it?
It was Illumination.
Who the fuck is that?
It's the YouTuber I had drama with.
Yeah, the person he has drama with.
Oh, of course, that
She got-
dude's not famous enough.
She's got double what I have though, or triple what I have.
Wait, that's a who? That person? Come on. You know who's a celebrity? Fucking Cecil.
Yeah. The only celebrity I want to date is Casey Anthony.
I'm looking for
You might
Amber
win
Heard
that.
because I wanted to shit on my bed. It's my thing.
Yeah. Can't
So Rhea
find
is
into
only
shit.
for like celebrities.
Yeah, because it just that's.
I wonder who the celebrities are.
Which
Well,
one makes you
obviously it's
real-
Ben Affleck.
If you gotta ask, you don't know.
Are some of those people even celebrities anymore? Because like they're all getting pretty old, and like Hollywood isn't nearly what it used to be.
Oh, that's
All celebrities are old. There's no young stars anymore. They just signed Ryan Gosling as the new Ghost Rider now.
Fuck,
What?
he's
Like,
like
he's
90.
He's in his
48.
40s. There's no young.
Basically 90.
What's he
There's
gonna ride
one-
a fucking rascal?
Because he was like in his, like 45 during the Barbie movie. He's looked like an old man trying to play like a
Dude,
20-year-old.
look at Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds and all.
Well,
like
they really need fucking Hugh
There's-
Jackman for Wolverine.
the guys are so soy. The young guys are just
Yeah.
soy-based organisms, and it's like
Tell it like it is, Cecil.
they're like, we're going for middle-aged men.
It's that dad bod arc.
I don't know. I can't remember the last time I watched a fucking movie though. Like that was new. Are any of them good?
When was the last
No.
time anyone's been in a theater?
I think I
Mm.
watched Blue Beetle as a joke in the theater.
I almost saw
That movie was ass.
not Dragon Ball, Godzilla -1.
Endgame. That was the last time before
Yeah.
the pandemic.
Yeah. it
I
it was,
know.
like,
I
last
saw.
time
I
before-
saw the Godzilla movie.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was good.
really
That was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that then.
It's Japanese. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Oni?
Watashi wa Godzilla-tan.
A couple more. Valorous and Novus with the 20 here. Take this gift for entertaining me while I ran errands. Good luck escaping NYC. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, I know. Believe
Baby
me, I
Man
know.
Gaming 321 with the 10. You could have had that record deal, baby. It wasn't for those meddling detractors.
I could have had that record deal if it wasn't for fucking social media. Talking to the rep. What's your social media? And I'm like, social media? We don't have any. We're musicians. And it was over. It was like overnight, dude. I wake up, the fucking manager, she sucked. That bitch is always trying to get me to have her kids rap group open for us. I'm like, lady, we're doing rock and roll. Why would I want like little black kids doing rap?
I would love to sit in that fucking room.
I'm working on it now.
Trying to like completely change your entire personality.
Do it now, Gundam.
I'm working on it now.
You could be as big as Tim Pool.
Gundam, would you like to do Kids Bop?
No, I'd rather die.
Now that's what I call music.
I even did like America's Got Talent, where I found out they actually, I can say this now, the contract clause is up. They actually pick the people they want long before they go on fucking TV. They just use the shit to look for like idiots to make fun of.
I think everybody thought that was
sad story, that sob story people.
They need that or retarded people. The retarded shit I saw them accept instead of my band, I could vomit. It's like this one black guy who's English. This guy's a fucking loser. He went all the way from England. He was already on England's Got Talent, whatever it is.
Oh, the no pants guy?
No, he pretends to be Michael Jackson, but he looks like that dude from that movie, Boss, I'm Tired. That big bald black guy.
Oh, Michael Clark Duncan?
Yeah, he looks like Michael Clark Duncan. All right. I'm watching him strut his stuff on the stage, literally singing and dancing to Michael Jackson. And it was, oh my God, it's so like, why?
Oh, the Green Mile guy.
Yes, the Green Mile black guy was doing
Michael. I watched the movie the first time for like a year ago. That movie was freaky as fuck.
And his fucking special story was, I'm here to help people with Parkinson's disease because you can't see me moving. And I'm doing a Michael Jackson impression because Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's. And I'm sitting there like, Michael J. Fox? Who gives a fuck about Michael J. Fox? What has he done? Nothing personal, Michael J. Fox, but go fuck yourself with Parkinson's.
Yeah, why don't you use that DeLorean to go into the future when they got a cure?
Yeah, exactly.
There's the plot. There's a plot of Back to the Future 4. You're welcome.
Do it now, Disney.
Doc.
Anyway,
I could already see the reviews. The story was good, but the acting was a little shaky.
I like 10
it.
years ago. Michael Clark Duncan.
He died a long time ago.
I was like, geez.
I just know him for being the meme. I'm tired, boss.
I'm scared, boss.
Yeah, that's all I know.
It's dark in here, boss.
People are gonna start calling you racist.
How is it racist?
I don't. Everything's
from the
fucking
South.
racist these days, except for shitting on white people.
Just because I speak like this don't mean I'm racist. Let's see here. Austin Carver with the 10. Yo, love your videos, and this is the first live I've seen. Keep up the amazing work.
God bless you, Austin, for not triggering me about music.
Eponus Chaplin with the 10. YouTube wouldn't let me be uplifting, so here's $10 and gibberish.
We did that
I think
one.
We're back. Yeah, we're back to the beginning.
God bless you all, you special people. Every one of us. You're right. Thank you. Now I'm doing YouTube, but I am working on new stuff. We're getting back together. I figure we'll see what happens. Best case scenario, I can go to TwitchCon and be the performer there and then tell everybody I think they fucking suck as I start bashing shit in the background and get arrested.
That'd be worth it.
It would be. Or I go to Coachella and then I say out loud, Dylan Mulvaney has a penis. And then we go right into the set.
Okay, before we go, I just wanted to show this to the chat. This is my new favorite thing. It's called Suno. It's an AI music maker. You just give it a prompt about what kind of music and song you want, and it'll create the entire song, lyrics, and everything. Earlier, I was fucking with it. I made one about Dark Side Phil, and Snorts and Bubbles, and what was the other one? Pigsy Phil. This one, all I put in was just like electronic comedy song about Dark Side Phil, and this is what I got. I won't play the whole thing because I don't know how well y'all like it.
He's streaming live every night. Biggie snorts bring delight. Fiddy nod enters mind. Raging hard each rewind. Controllers fly through the air. Rants about how life's not fair. Jack's blowing up his show. Biggie snorts on patrol. Phil, Pixie Phil. Snorting live for the thrill. Gaming hard, won't sit still. Phil, Pixie Phil. Up his
I
show.
thought if anybody wanted to come up with good ideas about songs, just tweet me or DM me an idea for it, and the next show I'll make it. Cool.
Merry
cool.
Christmas.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know if that flew over very well.
Thanks. Always shitting on it. Gonna never takes anything. All right, what are we doing next?
I figured we were leaving, aren't we? That's why you played that.
Yeah.
You ended the show on a high note.
Yeah. Well, actually, I had a couple more things, but I just didn't know. Wait, we got one more. Darth Redman with the 10 and the drop in the bucket towards the Escape from New York fund. I'm going to have to watch the VOD since I didn't get a notification from YouTube since they're trash. Keep being awesome, boss fan. You're the best.
Thank you very much, Darth Redman. Please, let's have some final words. Think before you sleep.
What?
Promote yourself, my man. Tell the people about your match at the party now.
Oh, yeah. You can go to Think Before You Sleep, the YouTube channel, and watch some shit.
Cecil, I know you're a man of many words.
Please sub to Cecil Says. I want to break 20,000. They keep, anytime I get up near like 18, 19, they knock me back down.
Let's take a look.
And they've been doing it for years. Also, right now on eBay, you could get my comic book, Cash Grab. Did I ever send you one?
No, you didn't. But feel free to pull up the comic book. Let the people. I went to eBay. I'm retarded.
It's on eBay. It's at Cash Grab Comics on eBay.
Hold up. You have the power to do so.
And if you're able to buy, you could also get this great hat, which I don't want to say false claims, but people have had cancer cured by wearing this hat and a few other miracles. And that is 100% guaranteed. So any of my t-shirts, hats will cure cancer. I had one father send me a letter that his son's Down syndrome was cured. So we're making a difference. That's why I got out of bed every morning. I don't care about
some of the bread tubers.
I just want to help. So the merch is nice. It's on Cash Grab Comics on eBay, or please sub Cecil Says. Let's see if we can break through 20.
Eat it.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Oh yeah, anytime. I knew you'd be able to pull out a little extra juice. Because I don't think Thank You Before You Sleep is going to give away too much, unfortunately.
I hope I wasn't out of bounds, Sean. You know, I was just having fun.
He's going to block you later.
Okay.
He'll probably never speak
later
to you again either.
I've already blocked him.
I already looked. He blocked me.
So these posts are protected. Was that that's not the block message? I forget what it says. Limits their tweets is the block message.
Fluffy stickers are, I think, on the website, the merch store. Please check it out.
Yeah, the stickers, they're ready to go.
I don't know if there's Fluffy. No, I don't think I've seen Fluffy, but there will be Fluffy. Don't worry. There'll be so much Fluffy. Oh my God. It's going to just warm your heart. You're going to forget about what a piece of shit I am. Okay. Silence is golden. So
you're not a piece of shit.
You can end
no, not about
he
me.
Always does that. If there's like 2 seconds of silence, he's like, "Well, fuck stream."
Listen, people have ADD. We have to keep going. Cecil, give us some ending words of wisdom that only a man who's been around the block and now gives tours can do to educate the young.
If you're a girl, the most important thing for a girl is to look good for the boys. A couple tips for that is you're going to have an appetite as you grow. Smoke cigarettes. That helps curb the appetite. A lot of people won't tell you that. Also, if you do eat a big meal, go to the bathroom. Here's a trick that the supermodels do. They throw up right afterwards. Keeps you slim. The boys will like you. And if that doesn't work, there's a little thing called crystal meth, which might do the trick. So I know there's a lot of young kids watch this show out. So I do like to give back to the youth and give them little tips.
Coffee helps. You should also wash your mouth out after you throw up to protect your teeth.
Yeah.
Cocaine, That helps. Heroin definitely, but heroin's really hard to kick. So that's
and for the
one.
boys out there, let me give something to the boys. I'm always focusing for the boys. No means maybe, and yes means anal. So that's what I would have to say. Hey, what's up, Flash?
The Flash is here. I did not know. The funny thing is, like, I did that mistakenly to a chick, and she really enjoyed it. So Cecil's not too far off. That's life.
It's about the youth. The youth are the future. So I like to give back.
It's all
very
about the
important.
kids. Last one, member 4 months. Think before you sleep. Please do more advice videos for the viewers.
Yeah, I can now after the drama's over. Well, now that it is.
I think you should do more lives. I watched a couple of your old lives. They weren't that bad.
I do it, but like I need to move my desk into the middle of the room so I don't have to use a green screen. Figuring out the lighting through that thing is such a pain in the ass.
Thank you for subbing to Cecil because of his great advice giving.
Glad I could help.
You are making differences, man. I know you made a difference in my life. You inspired me to never change.
I feel like I've learned a couple things today from Cecil.
I'm glad. You know, he just really he
I
gets to the heart of the
entertain
matter.
and I
Like
edify.
he's like a great tome of wisdom.
He's like our Gandalf, really.
Yeah.
I'm a walking cautionary tale.
For cautionary tale, you seem to be having a good time, and that's the most important thing.
I'm a barely living example.
You're going to be hitting over 20,000 subs probably in the next few days.
All right.
You know, there's a lot of men that aren't even half your age that can't figure out how to get a woman. And here you are, 1 foot in the grave with a hot young piece. You know, come on. That has to be congratulated in all honesty.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you
Come
saw
on,
the
chat.
competition at that university video. It's not very high.
Give Cecil a round of applause, chat, for being that guy, that dude.
I did it with no money.
Yeah, you know how much riz you have to possess to do it with no money and older?
You ever think of starting a Hustlers University?
There you go.
Cecil was
He's
actually
already
I would
got
sign up for
he's
that.
already got the sunglasses. They just need to be aviators.
We can call it broke ass N-word university.
I'll be the first one to sign up.
Thank you, guys. I feel wonderful right now. You know what? I feel good enough to put the stool away.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I'm walking on air.
One more day. One
Just
more
keeping
day.
the rope though.
Rope's still out. Comforts me.
It's hard to make that knot.
Yeah, there's gonna come a time when you like can't afford to live, and it's either live on the streets with some weird fentanyl addict that's probably gay or pansexual, or it's the stool and the rope.
Now both of those things sound good.
Welcome to quality content.
Positive content.
I guess we might as well end the show for the children
Let's
so they can
end
get
it
back
all.
to their regular lives.
We got some new Meerkat. Actually, put this out 6 days ago. I haven't heard it, so we're all going to listen to it together. Gundam, you want to close this out?
That was a closeout. Cecil is giving you life lessons. You now know
Okay,
what
let's
to
do it live.
Exactly.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Now to close us out is Sting.
Boom! Oh, I can't press play. I'm gonna take a piss.
I let my organs big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, big roach. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Ask around, they all know me. Giving my money to school, please. I've been so broke, PayPal, so low. I need more goals, more tips, more posts. People been dropping bombs every day on a regular. 2 people been dropping bombs every day on a regular. They call me the GOAT, call me a coat, they call me a low-count streamer. I'm gonna show all these trolls my club, and I don't need them. My wife, oh no, goddamn baby, I might be forced to leave ya. Head down to the stove, keep down low and find me a band, I'll leave ya. And OIC, with a member bar. Got my woman's sweater, about to go put it on. And shout outs to the fans that always keep me on. Watching Jenna's OnlyFans with a camera on. I let my organs big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, big roach. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Ask around, they all know me.
up, give it up. All your tips, I need them all. I'm pulling up, don't take my time, no. They shooting up at Burger King when I'm getting my lunch. I'm in a rush to be the biggest locale. I'm in the bunch. I'm the laughing stock of everyone. I only get depression when my money's gone. Valedictorian, but I'm kinda dumb. I put my wife on camera because I'm a bomb. I let my Hogan's big pools.
No after show tonight, guys.
T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife.
Next week, I promise.
I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Esco Brown, they all know me. Giving my money to school, please. I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, big ropes. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Esco Brown, they all know me. Giving my money to school, please. I'm the king of the snorts, hello.